and then create our object. So they're both technique we use in our normal days, but difference is in the substitute manufacturing there are lots of waste material you can see, but in a additive manufacturing there is a in comparison there is a less waste. So this is a difference in both of the manufacturing. Now we come to the 3D printing point. In a 3D printing, we use a additive manufacturing. Like there is a filament type of thing which come in your printer and they add layer by layer. We will come to that point that how printer work and what is material, what is the technique and all this. Okay, so but 3D printer work in a additive manufacturing. Now come to the history. Like we are using 3D printer in our school from past few years, but if we talk about its invention, so it was invented in 1984. I mean, in normal inkjet that was invented in 1976. So after few years, 3D printing was invented. Okay, so but uh, currently we are using whatever this printer. So it is on a boom just because of ATL and new technologies. So Charles Earl was the inventor of the 3D printer. Okay, so now we come to the point that what is the 3D printing used for? So suppose if you have your printer in your home, in your school, whatever you print. Okay, so let's do something. If you have your 3D printer in your home, then what are the different things you would like to print in your 3D printer? You can just comment on your chat box that what you will print, like something useful. Okay, so what we can print? If we open the chat box, so we can see some response here that what is the use of 3D print and what we can print. So chat box is open, Neeraj, or it is closed?
This chat
Yes,
box
yes.
is open. Yes, they let me. Yeah, so they are responding.
Okay, so I'm repeating my question. So suppose we have a 3D printer in our home. What creative or what things we can print from our 3D printer that will be useful, okay, for any purpose. Okay, so gear, glass, prototypes, okay, keychain, robotic arm, car, decks, okay, building, mobile stand, toys, so open doors, drum, we can build home, Ganpati Murti, decorative items, nameplates. Okay, nice. Okay. So lots of response here that we can print a multiple things, right? But we are talking in the terms of we have seen that our 3D printer, which has a limited size, like it's not too big to print any bigger things. But if we talk about in terms of industrial level, so 3D printer is not something like that, which is very small. We can print a huge, very bigger things in that. So, uh, my next question is, what is the use of 3D print in education? Like we are using 3D printer in our ATL labs, right? So, how you use that 3D printer in our school? Like definitely we prototype related to 3D. Okay, show model to Earth part which are not available. Okay, tools. You can print heart shape, model making, make different parts. Okay, so everyone giving a correct answer. I think there is nothing wrong. So, in the education purpose, we can print prototype models. If we are learning any topic, we can print that to visualize it very carefully. We can visualize it, touch it, we can feel it. Okay, we can use it. So we can use this for education purpose. Now we come in the industrial level, like how in the big level it use 3D printing. Okay, so you can see the application of the 3D printing. Like you have seen that the many uh, areas that in terms of medical field, you have seen many person which are with the disabilities. So artificial body parts they use, which is generally made from plastic or other materials. So that thing we can print with the 3D printer. And these things happens. Like you have seen, I think many type of videos like any animal or any human, which has no any part is missing body part. So they use a 3D printed body part to support them. Right, something like this. In terms of education also, if you are teaching someone related to biology or anything, so it's a heart shape liver skeleton you can print to show your students like how these things work. So if the instead of book, if they see in the reality, they touch it, they see from three-dimensional, so they can uh, better visualize that how this thing looks like, how these things feel. Okay, so this is a medical field. In a bigger level, they print body parts also. Now, uh, in architecture, like you have seen that कई बार क्या होता है कि whenever any building society they start work, so they first create a blueprint on the paper. But instead of a blueprint on the paper, they can show us like a 3D printed model of that society or that area building. So it is very clear to understand how that society or building will look like. Now, musical industry, like here, it is a you can see that the its body is a completely a 3D printed, but other parts are wire metallic. That's fine. But the body of the is this guitar is a 3D printed. Automobile industry, like if you want to explain something like that how that engine looks like, how that two-stroke engine, four-stroke engines work, so you can print that part in a 3D printer. Now here, the Strati. So this is a car. Okay, so this you are seeing that the body of that car. This is the first 3D printed electric car, and that body is completely 3D printed. So you can see that the in the bigger level uh, there is no limit of the size. Like we can print even or car. Even we can print home, and not we can be done already. So the India's first 3D printed home, you can see here. This is a real. Okay. So IIT Madras students have worked, start their startup. So they print 3D printed house. Now, this is not a plastic home. This is actually uh, cement. I mean, created by concrete. It's actually 3D printed. So, how it works? Definitely, you are thinking about this. So, let's see a small video. Okay, so this video shows that how they use a 3D printing technology. Okay, so 3D printing is not like there is a small box, there we are print a small size of thing from plastic. No, there is a huge amount, a huge big size of 3D printers. So let's see this video first, then we'll talk about next. Okay, so that was a small video which was showing that how the 3D printing technology is improving and constructing the houses also. In India, we have seen many news, like somewhere I seen that the army shelters were printed, post office were printed. So that was actually not something like that can easily breakable. That's in strong and concrete house or shelter. So some limited amount of material on the pizza slice, something like this. And definitely in the last fashion industry. So fashion industry, there is a fashion like shoes, jewelry, artificially things that can also be printed by a 3D printing. Okay, so this was the applications of 3D printing, and why I was explaining this thing because if we are using something like any technology, uh, any innovative thing like which is on the latest on the boom, so we should know first that what is use of this, why I'm learning this, what we will use of this. So these are the areas that something uh, that has used about the 3D printing. Okay, so I think that application was clear. Okay, why we are learning that thing also should be clear. I think now we come to the for a 3D printing use. First, we have to know that how to design, uh, how to use that thing. Okay, so 3D printer use. If we have to use the 3D printer, first we know that how to design, how to slice, and then come to how to print. So then this thing we are dividing in a three parts. Now come to the first part is designing. If you want to print something, you should know that how what I want to print, how I can design this thing. Then that will be something makes sense, right? So for designing, there are multiple tools for designing. Okay, that can be Tinkercad, SketchUp, CollabCAD. There are multiple tools. But in the session, we will learn about the Tinkercad. So because this is a very easy to use for students also. Okay, so Tinkercad, it is a normally website which is a cloud-based. So in that you have to create your account. It's something you are designing in your home and you want to print in your school, so you can simply just log in from a different ID also. Okay, so that's how the Tinkercad work. Okay, so now I am switching to a Tinkercad. Okay, so we will see that how to design or how we can do this. So for that, that's a simple thing. For what you have to do on the Google, you have to search Tinkercad, tinkercad.com. That's a website. I think you all are aware of this website. Okay, but I'm explaining this about we will try to do something advanced things in this. So let's go first how to create account in this. First you have to go sign up. Okay. Then you will see there are multiple. If you are creating for school purpose, so you can do this thing also that educator's ID and student ID. But if you want your for your personally, like I want to do myself or anything, so you can create a personal account. That is a better option. And now signing up with email, Google, Apple. So in this case, I my suggestion is to go with the sign up with email. Okay, why? Because if you will create account with Google or Apple, so you can do that, but it will ask for a OTP or something like this. So just create your account with email. So it will not ask for ID. It will just ask for your country, your date of birth, and whatever your mail ID is. Okay, randomly I'm selecting any month and date. So here we will come the email ID and password. So this ID and password. So email ID should be here. It should be correct. But in case of password, there is no requirement to keep the same password of your Gmail. So you can create a separate password for your Tinkercad ID. Okay. Now, after creating account, you have to just sign in with the email mail ID and that password. So I am doing my uh, I if you think I'm going too fast, actually there is a time limit. If you think this topic is session is going very fast, so you can drop here in the message. Okay. Okay. So after login, you can see that there will be an option of 3D designing, circuit designing, and code blocks. So in this website, you can create a circuit also and simulate them. You can do a designing also. So this session, we will go to a session like a designing part. So just select create and then click on the 3D design. Okay, so here, you can see that there is a screen whenever you click on that design part. So in the center, you can see that this is a work plan. So whatever we will design will come on this work plan, right? Here, this is a basic shape, or you can say this is a shape block. You can find a multiple type of shapes, like a basic shapes to advanced shapes. And from the left side, you can see there is option to view your design on any angle, from any angle, home view, zoom in, zoom out. So that are some of the basic features. And other than this, copy, paste, undo, redo, delete, these type of things will be here. And in this part, we will come later. Now, if we want to design something, what we have to do, there will be a shape. You just have to click on the shape and drag here to this work plan. Okay. You can do this for any shape. So just click and drag here. Okay. Now, whenever you see any object, you can click on that and then you will see that something white dots and black dots you can see on your this shape. Okay. Now, what is this white dots? So in the four corners, if we click here, it will resize your shape in terms of length and width, like this. If I click from here, you can see that this part will be a constant and this size will be movable. Similarly, from all corners, opposite direction will be constant, like this. Okay. Uh, Now, what if it is for height? If you want to change the height, you can do this from here. Okay. So these are the white dots. Okay. But here you can see this. There are numbers. Okay. So what is this? These numbers are in the millimeter. Like this is my cube. What is my dimension? So currently it is going 70 to 81. It is a millimeter. Okay, now if I want to create a perfect shape of cube, what I have to do? I have to do this manually. Like I want to create a cube of 50, 50, 50, like 5 centimeter cube box. So I will do this. This is a 50. This is also 50. And this one will be also 50. Okay. So here is my perfect cube with the dimension of 50, 50, 50 millimeter or 5 centimeter. All right. Uh, Other than this, you can see some four black dots. Okay, so these black dots are for moving from one direction. Like if some I want to do something from one for a white dot, what was happening? It was rotating from length and width both. But in this black dots, it will move only in one direction. Either it will be length or either it will be width. Okay. So this is how we can control or reshape size. So these are the basic things now. You can see some angular shape in a all three dimension. Uh, we are doing a 3D designing, so definitely everything will be in the 3D. Okay, there will be a length, height, or width. Now you can see here, if I want to rotate this, so simply I have to click here and rotate like this. 0 to 180, 90, 360, any direction you can rotate. Okay, so these things are done. Now, last thing is this cone, black cone. Why is this? So currently you can see from the front view, this shape is perfectly set on our work plan. Okay, now I want that to uh, grab this and put some upper side of the surface. Now you see, this will be in the air. So suppose I want to any design, any shape that will be on the other shape, so you can do this from here. Okay, so this is how we can control any object. Now what we will do, we will create a design. Okay, we will learn how to create that. So we will create a pen holder. Okay, a simple pen holder. There we can hold our pens also, and we will add our name in our pen holder. So you can give them to someone or anything you want. So for a pen holder, it's all depend on you how you want to design. It's all up to your creativity. Okay. So here I have a cube. I want in the center some whole type of shape. Okay. You can do same type of shape also. Acha. If you want to do any shape, convert any shape in a hole. Just select that object. You can see there one is solid form, other one is whole. Okay, if you convert this into whole, it will be whole. Okay, that means in the final view there will be nothing in that shape. Okay, and the solid form that will be only printed. So I will take a cylinder, this one, and convert this in a whole form. Two shape there is, you can see in the by default. Now my cube was in a 50-50-50. Now I want to hole in the center, so I will take this in a 45 by 45 and I will increase this height. Now, height doesn't matter in this case because this is a hole. Okay. If you want a completely transparent hole, you can do that also. But I want this hole from something on top of the surface. So I will lifting this like a 3 mm. Okay, so there will be no transparent type of things. So there will be this scenario. Now you can see here, I don't know it is perfectly in the center or not. Okay, so what I have to do, I have to align this. For alignment, what I have to do, I will select this design like this. Okay, then you can see here, there is the option of align. Just click here and you can see some black dots. So what is this? If you want to add multiple shapes, okay, and want to align them in any angle. So currently I want everything should be in the center. What I will do, just click on this center black dot and will click on this center black dot. Okay, now it is perfectly aligned on the center. Okay, so this one thing which is a very basic. Now right now I have one cube, I have one cylinder, but this both designs were separate. I have to do this a combine. So I will select this and will group this. Okay. So from the top view, you can see it is a perfectly in the center. Okay. So this was the advantage of our alignment. That's I think clear to all. Okay. Uh, okay. I think uh, I have a question for you all that what software you use for your 3D designing? What is the status of your 3D printer in your lab? So can you test here that what is the status of your 3D printer in your lab? मतलब आपके स्कूल में जो भी 3D प्रिंटर है वो वर्किंग में है नहीं है या वहाँ पे मतलब क्या स्टेटस है प्रिंटर का आप उसको यूज करने में कंफर्टेबल हो कंफर्टेबल नहीं हो okay so in many schools there is not in a working condition not comfortable okay.
So let's do one thing. We'll raise hand, thumbs up, whose 3D printer are working, and thumbs down, whose printer are not working. So we'll get an idea how many. So a lot of thumbs ups are coming. Thumbs down. Is there an option for thumbs down? Okay, is there? Gopal, can you log the notation? There's an option
Yeah,
for
Neeraj. Yeah,
logging.
Neeraj.
Yes, yes.
I'll
Just
do it. I'll do it.
logged it because someone is showing his creativity skills. I know students has also joined this meeting, so no issues. But
I hope it's clear now.
yes, yes, yes. Over to Anuj.
Okay, okay, fine. Uh, okay, so this one is a basic key holder, but I want to add my name, my organization name in front of here. So in a basic shape, you can see something like the text. Okay, you can drag and drop here and edit your name, your organization name. Okay, for if we talk about language, so there are limits. But okay, so here I want something creative, design or text. So what you can do, go here and select a shape generator. So what you will see, it will take some time in loading, but you can see here some advanced shapes or multiple shapes which is already built in. So okay, I will take this text. Okay. So here you can see there are multiple font. Okay, other than that basic shape. Okay, now I will add here LLF. This one. Okay, so you can add your name here with your name, your school name, your organization name. Okay, now I want to add this name in this side. Okay, so whenever I will put this pen holder in my desk, so it will show my school name or my name. Like so, I will show you that how to rotate. So this is how we will rotate, and then you can do this whole also, convert this in whole, or you can put this in a solid form also. Okay, so this is how you can create your pen holder. Okay, you can add multiple things like a card holder also. So you can put your card, anyone visiting card, or a pen drive, eraser, something. So you can do this also. Okay, so just you have to select this shape generator. So you can find multiple things also. There is also option of a QR code if you have new in this. So I will tell you. You can create a 3D printed QR code also. Okay, so from here you just have to drag this. Okay. Now, whatever your website or something you want to add, like your name or something. Okay, so suppose I am adding my name here. So this will be changed accordingly. Okay, so someone if will scan this QR code, it will show my name. But I have to convert this in a black color. Okay. So if you want to any keychain, something that can have a QR code which is 3D printed, so you can do this thing also from here. But make sure that the size and these things is compatible. Okay. Background should be white and QR code should be black, so that it can be easily accessible. So these things also can do. We can put here a link also, or any website link. Okay, so come to this again. Now, what I have to do, I will see from the top view. You can see I have added the name, but it is coming inside. So what I will do, I will select this again, ungroup this, and again I will group this. Okay, so what is happen? Whatever was inside, it will converted in the whole form. So this is my a simple pen holder. I can put my pen, pencil, anything. Okay. Now, Uh, come to next point, how to download this. So there is an option of import and export. So suppose you have any already something file that you want to edit here, you can import this. Okay, but right now I want to download this. Okay, so here one more thing, you can edit a file name. So suppose I want to convert this in this LLS pen holder. Okay, I have renamed this from here. That's a easy. Now export this. Okay, so in the 3D printing, there are some file format it is showing. Now I have to download this. So for the 3D printing, I will download this file in the HTML format. Okay, so whenever you see any HTML file, so that's clearly definitely for a 3D printing. Many websites also provide you a pre design, so you can directly download it. But the if you can design yourself, that is more beneficial for you. So you can design your name's keychain, any mug, glass, pen holder, card holder. Okay, you can download also, but that will be uh, their own self. So it depends on you. I will show you some websites also later. Okay. Okay, so my design is downloaded. It is just 95 KB. Okay, so that was the first part of 3D printing. In that, we have done a designing. That is a very important part. Okay, now what format? That was HTML, which is a standard declaration language. It I hope you all have a pen and diary with you, so you can write down all important things. Because I will explain you about what is the material, how to use this in printer, okay, and what will be the second steps. So that was just a first step. There, we have used a website which was a Tinkercad. Okay. Now come to the second step. Uh, any 3D printer, you can't use directly a HTML file in your 3D printer. Okay, it is a nothing for them. Like it is something like if you want to listen any song, so there is a file format which is a MP3. For a video, there is a MP4. So similarly, for a 3D printer, there is some supported file format. which is a G code or GX. Okay, either your printer can support G code or it can be a GX. So second step is slicing. What this slicing do? Slicing whatever you have downloaded in your design, it convert your design into a multiple slice. As its name suggests, slicing. It slice your design in multiple layers. Okay, and then it convert your real file into G code file, or you can say GX file. Some printers support G code, some printers support GX. Okay. So for the slicing, we have to use a different application. Like if you have a printer, so many printer provide you a pen drive or memory card. So there is also there is other software. If you use the same software, that is more better for you. So you can directly just select your printer in that software, and you can use that. Okay. Otherwise, what happen? If you are using other software, it is very difficult to compatible. That design will be compatible for your printer. Okay. So always try to use same software. Like if you are using Flash for a printer, then there separate software Flash print. If you are using any SmartX type of then PD, so there are different software for different printers. But in this, we will talk about the common software. Okay, so common software which is a Cura. If you know this name, just a second. So, Cura software, which is a very common, universal. If you don't have a printer, I mean you don't know about your printer, so you can any random printer in this software. So that's why I'm explaining about this printer. Okay. So whenever you will download this printer and open this, it will show something like this. Okay. Now, what I have to do? Suppose I don't know about my printer, what printer I have. So there is a option to add your printer. Okay, so first we will add printer, then we will know different things here. So I want to add my printer. Okay, so there is a two option. I have Ultimaker printer or non-Ultimaker printer. So suppose I don't have Ultimaker printer, I am using a non-Ultimaker printer. Now I have to add here non-network printer. Okay, so there will be options to add different companies multiple printers. Okay, so right now I don't know about my printers. I am using custom. Okay, custom FFF printer. So what is FFF? We will let it know later. Printer name, if you want to edit you can, otherwise it will be okay. Now I have to add this. Okay. Okay, so after this, it will ask you about the printer setting, like a basic thing that come with the manual of every printer. Okay. If you don't know, you can search it on Google or YouTube. So it will show that what is the dimension of your printer. It can be of definitely it will be in a centimeter. It can be a 15, 15, 15 or 17 or 20 or maximum 25. So you can edit it here. It is in a mm. So it is showing like 100. I will change this to 150, 150 suppose. Okay, build plate shape that is a rectangle. Okay, and other than this, if you think something you need to change here, you can change here, but it depends on your printer. Okay, for it extruder, this nozzle size 0.1. So these things you have to check before setting up new printer in your Cura software. So after this, your printer will be set. Your software will be set for this your printer. Okay. Now, what you have to do, whatever you have designed in your Tinkercad or you have downloaded, you have to put this design in this platform. So this is a plate, something that is look like your printer shape. that will be like how when you will put this design on the print, where it will be print, how it will be look. So it is showing here. You can check also here. Just you have to press Shift and arrow keys from view from different angles. Just press Shift and arrow keys. Okay. Now, after putting this shape in your printer, like in the software, when you click it, some option you can see here. First one is move. So right now it is 000. Why? Because it is perfectly in the center. Now, suppose I want to put this print this here, so you can see the changes. Okay. So in this case, my suggestion is to print your design in the center. So it should be a 000. Okay. That means it is a perfectly in the center. Second thing is scale. Now, what happens sometimes when you download some designs, it is a very in a big size. Something like this can also be happen. Okay. Now, suppose you are printing this shape of design, this size of design. So, what will happen? Definitely, it will take a multiple. I mean, uh, it can take a one day also. Okay, so just you can change this design from here also. I mean, you don't need to again go to Tinkercad and redesign. You can just reshape from here. If you are thinking this is also big, you can do this or convert this in small size. Okay, but I am putting this. Okay. Apart next is rotate. So sometimes what happens, some designs you show that it looks like something which cannot be stable. Suppose I am printing this design in this type. So what will happen? This upper side will be a difficult for me to print. Okay, so here it's the come the rotation part. You can rotate your shape and make it perfectly, so it can print smoothly. Then the mirror, you want to create a mirror image, you can convert this into a mirror. Okay, and if you want to per model setting, just don't change this, otherwise it will be difficult for printing. Then support, uh, many designs which required a support. Something suppose you want to print a T shape. Okay, something like this, T shape. How it will be print? It will create a leg, but upper side will be not stable. So you have to add a support to perfectly create it a supportable. Okay, so it can print perfectly. Uh, After this material, okay, so we didn't talk about material, but in a printer, you have seen that there is a roller, there is a wire type of things which is around that roller. So that material, maximum in the maximum cases, there is a PLA material. Okay, there is a very rare chance that you have received a different material. Okay, so there are multiple metals. We will talk about this, but most common and useful, which is a PLA. Okay, so that used in this printer, and there are some changes. If you want to do something changes here, you can do that. Otherwise, that is fine. Okay, suppose you want to print early, you can convert this to fast. Okay, draft, extra, fine, something like this. So normally it's okay. If you change this to fine, so what will happen? Your design quality will be very good, but it will take more time. If you will convert, change this setting to extra fast, it will compromise with the quality, but it will print very fast. Okay, so this is all up to you. So we will max. Generally, we keep this in a normal resolution. Okay, infill density means inside any object which is not a completely filled. Okay, so that's why it is showing a 10%. So you, if you want to change it, you can do that. But in my suggestion, uh, we don't require that type of changes in maximum cases. Okay, we generally require to change in this resolution. If you want print something very fast, you can do this. Okay. But if you have to print, I will take your queries a little later. Okay. So after checking all of these things, what we have to do, we just have to do a slice. After doing this slice part, what will happen? It will show that this design, how much time it will be take, 2 hours 37 minutes. So it is showing, I mean, before you start printing, it is showing you. So what is the benefit for you? You can see that how much time you have in your school, that you can see, you can check. Okay, so this is all how slicing software work. Okay, if you want to check or visualize that how it will print, it is showing that it will be print in a 332 layers. Every layer you can visualize here. Okay, suppose it's my first layer, it is looking like this, 50, 56, 70. So every layer you can visualize here. Okay, after this, what we'll have to do, you have to just save to a disk. Now you can see here, save as a type G code file. We have downloaded our design in HTML format. Then that design we have put in our slicing software. And what happened here? We know what how much time it will be take, and HTML file is converted into G code file. And that G code file your printer can understand. Or that file is which is your 3D printer can know. Otherwise, in your pen drive, if you have a songs, video, PDF file, Word file, it doesn't matter for your 3D printer. That your printer know only G code file or GX file. Okay. So that was the second step, which was very important. That was the slicing. Now come to final part. That is the printing. So as I have told you that your printer will only understand G code or GX file, and that file not available on internet. I mean, on internet you can only get the HTML file, but for G code or GX, you must have to know that uh, what software is using or whatever it is. Okay, so slicing step is very important. Okay, it is very rare that you can directly find the G code for your printer or it is printing properly. No, so till now, what we have done, we have converted the design, converted to HTML, then converted into G code. Now we are coming to a printing part. Okay, so 3D printer is something that is not only depend on in a single technology. So there are multiple technologies. So in our schools, in I mean in all ATL schools, there is a same technology printer which is FDM or FFF. So the full form is fused deposition modeling, or you can say it as a fused filament fabrication. So in this technology, what happened? There is a filament which is called PLA, polylactic acid. Okay, so that is filament rolled in the spool, and then we put this in the nozzle and come from after melting that start printing. So this was our basic printer which is available in every schools. Okay, so that we use. Then this SLA, DLP, SLS, MJ, multiple technique to print. But what we use FDM. Okay. Then we come to material part. There are different type of materials available for 3D printing, but in our 3D printers, there is a PLA and ABS. These two filament, which is definitely support our printer. Okay. So PLA in the maximum school, as of I know that everyone using a PLA. Okay. In a rarely there are some printers or some schools they use ABS. So what is the difference in that both filament? PLA is a low cost, strong, durable, everything is fine. But ABS also it uses a more temperature for printing. Like PLA can start printing from 200 degrees Celsius, and ABS start printing from 220 to 240 degrees Celsius. So it melt on a high temperature. Okay. But remember this two names, PLA and ABS. Now come to the printing part. Okay. So this is a very basic structure of every 3D printer, Okay. So in your printer, if you are in a ATL lab, please sit to your 3D printer and check. There will be a nozzle, something like this, or extruder. Okay. There will be a heating bed. It may be a heating bed or non-heating bed. This is not a matter. But what happen there? If you use your PLA material, okay, what you have to do first? Start your printer. If you are using your printer first time, then you have to calibrate. In that calibration part, this nozzle and this heating bed, there should be a very thin gap, like like you have seen A4 size of paper. So that thickness, that gap only available between this nozzle and heat bed. So that thing we have to check, but only first time. If you have already installed, it is working, then don't need to change it. But if you are using first time, or your printing is not working properly, then you can recalibrate it. Okay. Then after the calibration, what you have to do, we have to add a filament in this extruder. Okay. So for this, there is the option of filament add and filament remove. So when we add this, uh, this these motors rotate and put your filament inside the nozzle. So during the filament loading, this nozzle go to around 220 degrees Celsius. So this temperature is too high. So whenever you are using your printer, using printing, don't touch this nozzle in any situation. Otherwise, 200 degrees Celsius is too high. Okay. Uh, if it is covered with plastic, then it is fine. But still, my suggestion: don't touch during printing, especially this nozzle part. Okay. Uh, so filament in the wire look like a wire go inside this extruder, and after the 200 degrees Celsius, it come out from that nozzle, and whatever you have designed for printing, your extruder rotate, your printer rotate in all three dimensions and start your printing. Okay. So that's how your 3D printer work. In a 3D printing machine, you don't have to do so much thing. You just have to clarity that how to add filament, how to remove filament. Don't force your filament. If you want to remove it, so don't push it. Okay, there is the option of loading and removing a filament. So use that feature. Okay, you can use the preheating also. It will be preheat, then it will uh, automatically can remove or add something. Okay, so that's how your 3D printing structure looks like. That is a common in every 3D printer we have. Now in the end, I will show you a video which will give you some clarity, like overall what we have done. Then we will take your questions, like whatever you have query or doubt. So just see this video first.
So, how do 3D printers work? Well, first, we need something to print. We need to create a 3D model on a computer. There are hundreds of websites where you can find and download 3D models and print them out straight away. Or you can design your own using 3D modeling software. There's loads of software to choose from, but they all use roughly change the size, change the shape, add shapes together, and take bits away. Then, when you're happy with your finished model, you're ready for stage 2. Once you have your 3D model, it's sent to 3D printing software that scans it.
In the slicing,
To help the printer understand the shape and how to print it. We're now ready to print. But first, we need filament. Filament is the material that the models are printed from. You can print from any number of materials, from plastics, metal, or ceramic, even chocolate. Our printer has two main moving parts: the print plate that moves up and down, and the print head that can move in any direction. The print head has a heating element, and when filament is fed into it, it heats it up so it melts. The print head then draws the outline of the first slice with the melted filament and fills it in. The plate moves down so the next slice can be printed. This continues until all the slices are printed and our model is complete.
Okay, so overall, this was all about 3D printing concept. I have limited time, so I have covered as fast as I can. So now I think we can take queries if you have till now. How you use a printer and something, whatever you want to share. So we can, I think, for a 5 to 10 minutes, we can take your queries. So
Yes, Anuj. So we will be unmuting teachers, and I would like to request you can mute, raise your hand one by one. We will call your names, and then you can ask your doubts. Just I request you can raise your hand because unmuting together will create a lot of yes. So
Good afternoon.
yes. So Anuj, you can call the name one by one. I think again the mic is teacher request. Please, you can keep yourself on mute. Yeah, thank you so much. So it's on mute. Might be the questions will be same for all the participants, right? So Anuj, you can go one by one by raising the hand.
Good afternoon, sir.
Anuj, can you hear? You're on mute. You're on mute.
so
Hello, good afternoon, sir. This is Rashmita from Army Public School.
yes, ma'am.
Sir, we had a doubt on assembling the printer. So if you have any videos, if you could show it, it would be helpful for us, sir, to assemble it.
Assemble it like which model you have?
Assemble म्हणजे काय ते जोडायचं आहे आम्हाला
Ma'am, can you
Sir,
share which?
it is the basic model, sir.
I mean, which I'm something like what is the company, what is the model name, so I can suggest you if you I have any YouTube video or something.
So he's asking about
I'll
the
just put in the
not the printer.
Till now,
So so ma'am, basically the printer you are using, see, there are n number of printers are in the market, right? It can be the Indian version, it can be the Chinese version, or it can be from German, right? So what I suggest, if there will be a manual comes with the printer. If it's there, you can follow that, and if it's not there, you can write the printer name, model number on the YouTube, or then definitely there will be, you will find some videos, right, assembling the videos, right? So every 3D printer have their own way of style, like if you want to assemble, right? So as I think in the presentation also, as Anuj said, there are different size of printers, comes with different bed size, different motors. So need to understand, you just write the model number, and definitely there will be a video on the internet.
Hello. Good
Yes.
afternoon. Hello.
Yes, so you're audible, sir.
So just I want to know how to level the bed. Actually, the most important thing is when we are printing the model, they do not stick to the bed just because of improper leveling. So
Okay.
how can we rectify that, sir?
Okay. So in every printer there is an option of calibration. See that
Yes.
feature if there. Click on that and then see the motor will be free. Sir, which model
Mhm.
you have in your school?
Sir, it is 3D. Uh, just, I forget that, sir.
Okay. I will
It
tell
is it
you a
is
common
XY.
method. I will tell
Yes,
you
sir.
common method. So
Yes, sir.
in some printers there is a automatic option like you have just calibrate it and then uh
It has the option of calibration, sir. It
yes,
has the
yes, sir.
option of calibration.
Okay, so in your plate you can see there is two type of printer. In one there is automatic option. So whenever you will click on that motor automatic go near to that heat bed. Okay, and
Mhm.
then you have to adjust this axis. Okay,
Mhm.
so between the nozzle and your plate there should
Yes.
be a very thin gap. You can use A4 size of paper between
Okay, sir.
nozzle and your plate.
Mhm.
There should be a friction, little bit friction, not too
Mhm.
much gap and not it should be a not too much tight. So there
Okay.
should be a little bit friction between nozzle and your plate. If
Yes.
you have manual, then you have to lose that screw. So your plate can go upside. Like something you have this, the plate will be go upside.
Yes.
So you can lose this screw also.
Sometimes it will be leveled at one of the side of the plate, but other side it is too much of gap.
So lose this other side
During the
of
leveling,
screw. Yes.
if we I am leveling the platform, or it is stuck with the nozzle. That is
Then
happening actually.
okay, that both should be in the same
Mhm.
right.
Spring, there is a two springs.
Yes, you have to either you have to lose or you have to tight them both equally. They
Sir,
should be in the same page.
okay, sir.
Okay,
Sir,
next
Amit,
Hello,
sir,
Sir,
sir.
मेरे
I
पास
have a doubt.
one by
Hello,
one.
sir. I have doubt that that solid form and hollow form, how to connect they together. I'm not getting that one.
Which ma'am?
Solid form you have given a square box like that way, and in between hole we want, correct?
Yes.
For making pen holder or anything like that, correct?
Okay.
I am not getting how to combine that both. See, I
Okay.
came till here.
So you have to select both shape at the same time. Then you can see there will be option on the top of combining. Use laptop for a better interfacing. I think
Both you have to select.
you have to
Only
select
one is
both shape at the
selecting.
same time.
Okay, both shape same time. Then I'll get the option. Vale?
Okay, next.
हेलो सर,
Yes.
अमित अमित बात कर रहा हूँ सर। सर मेरा ना जो प्रिंटर है, मैंने आपको एक लिंक भी भेजा है पर्सनल
हाँ।
आपके उस पर। सर वो ना मेरा 3D प्रिंटर है, फ्लैश 4G का।
हम्म।
ये क्रिएटर प्रो। तो
ओके।
सर इसमें इसे क्या मैं डायरेक्ट कंप्यूटर से भी प्रिंट दे सकता हूँ इसमें?
हाँ, फ्लैश फॉग में वैसे ऑप्शन आता है आईपी एड्रेस का। तो आपको प्रिंटर में अपना आईडी आईपी एड्रेस सर्च करना पड़ेगा और लैपटॉप का वाईफाई जो है
जी।
वो आप उससे कनेक्ट कर सकते हो प्रिंटर से। तो पर उसके लिए आपको फ्लैश प्रिंट नाम का जो फ्लैश फॉग का ही सॉफ्टवेयर आता है उसी को यूज करना पड़ेगा।
फ्लैश फोर्ज का?
हाँ, एक फ्लैश प्रिंट नाम का सॉफ्टवेयर आता है उसका खुद का।
फ्लैश प्रिंट।
हाँ।
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर।
Excuse me,
Hello,
sir.
sir. I have a printer
Sir, I
of
have a
आपके.
question.
एक मिनट में प्लीज
Hello,
नाम बताते जाइए अपना। कंटिन्यू।
sir. You said that you will be taking the name of the part. Those who have raised the hand.
ओके।
Hello, sir. I am Nikhil Gera from Gale Public School.
यस यस
Uh,
सर।
we have a 3D printer in our lab, but right now what is the problem is that it is not able to read the memory card. So we are giving printer print with the help of laptop.
ओके, हैव यू चेक मेमोरी कार्ड?
Yes, sir. We have changed the memory card also, but it is not reading the memory card.
Then I think there is a problem in that card reader.
Card reader.
Yes,
So
might
we
be
can't
possible.
solve that.
If this type of internally problem, like there is a problem in motherboard or something like this, then you have to contact your vendor.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Sir, this is Kamlesh from Harmon Minor School, Bhimtal, Uttarakhand. Sir, our problem is related to 3D printer.
Hmm.
Actually, earlier it was working, but nowadays it does not work because of it's overheated, and we can't control the heat of the heat controller. So I want just know about if any mechanics provided by Niti Aayog, and if you know about any mechanics, so please give me some information about how to contact the mechanics.
Uh, uh, it is a heating, but it is not in control.
Yeah,
Okay. So,
overheating.
hmm?
As soon as I
Overheating.
start the printer and start the printing, it's raised 300 degree up to 300 degrees Celsius, and it does
Okay.
not
Okay.
control.
Then it is also internal problem like in its motherboard something. It should have to control.
Yeah. If any contact, so I will contact
For I
some
think this
mechanics.
type of problem you can contact from your vendor that from that you have purchased that printer. So if it is under warranty or guarantee, so he can change, replace, or do something for this.
Hello,
Okay.
sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Sir, which printer are used for which is the best printer are used in 3D printer
Uh,
used in market, sir?
I can't suggest this thing. I think every printer is working. I mean, depends on us that how we maintain that our printer. So I can't just
So,
can't say about any.
I would like to answer. I would like to answer, sir. So basically, if you think that which printer is best, so there are a lot of printers are there in the market, right? So you need to understand the budget. Also need to understand the requirement for which purpose you want to use. You want to use just for the learning purpose, or you want to use it for marketing purpose. You want to sell products on Amazon. You want to use it for industrial purpose. So it depends on the purpose for which you are actually looking for.
Yes.
Like we purchase mobile phone. If there are different needs, I want to use for attend Zoom classes. I want to use to click pictures, videos for TikTok or for Instagram. So every mobile person for mobile have different uses. So it's now up to you कि आपको किस चीज के लिए वो चाहिए, right? और दूसरा ये है कि there are some printers which are Wi-Fi enabled based, which are not Wi-Fi enabled based. There are some printers where like let's suppose the electric goes off, right, and the printing starts from the beginning. And the same way that there are some printers, if the lights cut, the printer resumes where it stopped. So you have to see the features, right? So हमारे ऊपर हमें कैसा लेना है ठीक है.
Sir, what is the life of filament, sir?
So life of filament, see, it depends on, sir. If you keep it on open air, it will become, brittle, plastic toot jana kind of. And
Yeah, yeah.
keep always it store in a proper way जहाँ पे proper air pack दो तो उसका life long चलेगा. हवा
जी.
से जल्दी टूट
So
जाता है.
I will
ठीक.
suggest you something for a 3D printer. So in a package 2, you can see that you have a 3D printer plus UPS. So
Yeah.
always connect UPS with your 3D printer.
Yes.
और है ना and there is some boxes also come with in a P2. So
Yeah.
that filament should be in that box. So there can be I mean किसी भी नमी से या हवा से उसमें नुकसान नहीं हो. तो उसको
जी.
एयर टाइट रखेंगे ज्यादा बेटर रहेगा. Next.
No. Okay. Okay. So uh,
Hello,
someone's
sir.
yes. Hello, ma'am.
Namaste, sir. Hello. Sir, I'm Rekha speaking from Rotary School, Mudbidre. We have a printer given by E3 from Arctic company, sir. M66 मॉडल है पर वर्क नहीं हो रहा है सर. तो बेसिकली हम कैसे चेक करें कि क्या प्रॉब्लम है उसमें और यहाँ पर LLF कोई टीम आ सकता है क्या हम डेमो और एक बार देखने के लिए? कैन एनीबडी असिस्ट अस फ्रॉम LLF टीम सर?
उसमें पावर सप्लाई ही नहीं मिल रहा है क्या प्रिंटर में, मतलब ऑन ही नहीं हो रहा है क्या?
नहीं सर, ऑन नहीं हो रहा है। नहीं, हमें चेक नहीं किया अभी तक, पर वर्क नहीं, कई सालों से वर्क नहीं हो रहा सर।
आई थिंक देन फर्स्ट यू हैव टू चेक कि मतलब ऑन अगर हो तो कुछ कह सकते हैं कि क्या प्रॉब्लम है।
ऑन थ्रू द UPSC होना है ना उसको? ओके सर, चेक करते हैं एक बार।
हाँ, एक बार इसको आप चेक करवाइए एक बार ऑन करके, कि फिर कुछ कह सकते हैं इसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम है।
हेलो सर। हेलो सर।
यस यस।
गुड आफ्टरनून सर।
यस मैम, गुड आफ्टरनून।
सर वो फ्रॉम वेयर विच टाइप ऑफ PLA इज बेस्ट, मतलब फ्रॉम वेयर वी विल गेट PLA बिकॉज अवर PLA इज आउटडेटेड, तो टूट जा रहा है सर प्लास्टिक इसका मटेरियल, न्यू लेना है सर।
ओके, वो या तो ज्यादा ओपन रहा होगा या ज्यादा पुराना हो चुका होगा, तो दैट्स वाई वो टूट रहा है।
यस
आप
सर। यस सर। फ्रॉम वेयर आई विल परचेस PLA?
कैन परचेज इट फ्रॉम योर फंड, आई थिंक फ्रॉम जेम।
Ma'am, basically PLA you can purchase through GEM, but tomorrow we have a session on it. So the team will be there. They will guide you. So I think Anuj, we can. It's a break time, teacher. Next session is AI, and we are working with Gen AI. और मैं कुछ आपको tools बताने वाला हूँ जो आपको help करेंगे. और please be stay with us. Mark your attendance, and already we will take your doubts. No problem. We are here for next day also. So do not worry. If you have any question, you can ask. We have an open session, and हमारा एक ब्रेक है 12:45 पे वी विल बी कमिंग बैक अगेन and that the one the teachers those who want to still ask the doubt, Anuj is here, he can answer you, and 12:45 sharp please join back and ask the teachers, other teachers also, if they are interested to learn something on AI and the tools which help you to help you in your classes, आपकी क्लास कराने में आपको हेल्प करता करेगा.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Anuj, you can take the doubts
Hello.
one by one by naming.
Hello. Can you hear, sir? Hello.
Hello,
sir.
We
Hello.
will
Can you
take.
hear, sir?
No, we will take your. We are taking your doubts one by
Hello.
one. Anuj,
Hello.
by name, ask the teacher to unmute. Through
Hello.
just teacher request to raise your hand. We are here. Teacher,
Hello.
raise your hand. Raise your hand. Anuj,
Okay,
I'll
uh,
start. I'll start with ATL.
Hello.
ATL KV RWF. I'll take the names. You just raise your hand. Anuj, take the doubts one by one by raising the hand.
sure.
Hello.
Gokul, yeah, parallelly mute. Parallelly mute. Sir, we'll come back to you. Vocational lab guest. I don't know your name. Please rename first. Will be coming to you. Anuj, take the doubts one by one by names. Yeah.
Yes sir, please ask ATL KV RWF.
Yes. Hello. So can you hear my voice, sir?
Yes sir.
Sir, please, sir, I'm having one request. I'm having now here 3D machine is there. I will put the camera here. It will be useful for everyone. Even myself also will be happy. I kept like that only. I don't tell any lies. We are not used. Why? Because don't know it is cost is 1 lakh around. Through Skyrim we are purchased. Can you help in this? I can start from today itself. For children also eagerly waiting.
So your voice is very low. Oh, and you are showing that the printer it is very blurry.
Blurry? No, mic is not, that camera is not kept properly.
It is very blur. Even I can't see what you are showing. You can test if you want. You can test here also.
It means it will be useful for everyone. I am having a pen drive also. They are given one pen drive for me. Now, sir?
They are not audible right now.
Not audible. No, sir.
Now clear. Now clear.
What's your question? What's your question?
My question is to operate of this one. It will be useful for everyone.
No, what the problem is? Problem.
Problem nothing, sir. It is good piece. They checked
Okay,
here
good,
the
good,
Intel. Yes, sir.
good.
That's why.
Yes. Thank you so much. If there's no problem, now let's move to the next one.
Next one, who is
I'm just checking the participant list.
okay. Hitesh Sharma. Sir, you are on mute.
Mute. Hitesh, you're on mute. आप म्यूट पे हैं. Coco, can you please take care of this spotlight?
Yeah, no. Yeah, Neeraj. Yeah, Neeraj.
Yes. Mr. Hitesh was there.
Hitesh sir, you are not audible.
आप
Right.
म्यूट पे हैं आप.
Excuse me, sir.
Ma'am, we are coming back to you. Just let me finish with the sir. We'll get back to. We're coming to you now also. Hitesh ji, you want to say something? आपने हाथ रेस किया हुआ है. आपका म्यूट है आपका.
सर आप मैसेज डाल दीजिए तो फिर.
अगर आप नहीं कर पा रहे, you can drop text also.
Not audible.
अगर आपका आवाज आएगा, we'll catch you in between. The next is
Anshu.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, I have a query. Whenever we are printing objects with our 3D printer, so it does not stick to heat bed, और वो नोजल के साथ ही स्टिक हो जाता है, और वो पूरा जो भी प्रिंटिंग ऑब्जेक्ट है वो खराब हो जाता है. What would be the reason for this?
कैलिब्रेशन मैम, आपको रिकैलिब्रेट करना पड़ेगा एक बार.
Sorry?
उसका कैलिब्रेशन फिर से करना पड़ेगा आपको.
Okay, but sometimes we use something sticky on the heat bed, तो वो कभी कभी ठीक काम करता है, but otherwise usually वो stick हो जाता है. Hello? Yes, sir. I'm not getting your voice.
Now I am audible. Okay, so problem is with the calibration. You have to calibrate again your printer.
And where I found this calibration option, sir?
You can see that in the settings, tools option or settings.
Okay. Should we apply something sticky to heat bed to stick that?
It depends on your printer. If it has a glass bed, you can use fevistick.
No,
Otherwise,
sir, glass plate नहीं है. It is a kind of black color plate, metal kind of. It is a flash printer, sir. Flash forge.
as a flash fog, I think it don't require any sticky things.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Hello, good afternoon, sir. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Sir, am I audible?
loud and clear.
Yes, sir.
हेलो सर. गुड आफ्टरनून सर. आवाज आ रही सर?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
सर मेरे पास एक प्रिंटर है, 3D प्रिंटर शार्पर जेट. सर उसकी वर्किंग का मेरे को नहीं पता है ना सर. यहाँ फर्स्ट टाइम यूज कर रहे हैं उसका 3D प्रिंटर एटीएल लैब में. इंस्ट्रक्शन के लिए क्योंकि
ओपन भी नहीं किया.
यस सर.
ओपन भी नहीं हुआ है क्या अभी वो?
ओपन हुआ था सर. मैं नया इंस्ट्रक्टर आया हूँ इसमें एटीएल में. तो जो उस पर
आप
डिटेल्स
ऐसा
कुछ नहीं.
जी, आप ऐसा कीजिएगा. आप जैसे आज आपको सॉफ्टवेयर के बारे में सिखाया है, आप पहले उस पर डिजाइन बनाइए. डिजाइन बनाने के बाद उसको कन्वर्ट कीजिए क्यूरा सॉफ्टवेयर के थ्रू. क्यूरा सॉफ्टवेयर से आप जब कर लेंगे तो पेन ड्राइव में डाल के उसको उसमें ऑप्शंस आते हैं. स्टार्ट करना है, बेड हीट करना है ना. अदरवाइज आप क्या कीजिए, थोड़ा सा आपको 3D प्रिंटर अगर आप और सेशंस लेते हैं यूट्यूब के थ्रू, तो आपको प्रॉपर उसका 3D प्रिंटर का नाम यूट्यूब पर डालिए. उसकी प्रॉपर उसको फंक्शन है का आपको मिल जाएगी. आपका जो प्रिंटर जिस कंपनी का है ना, आप उसका नाम डालिए. यूट्यूब पे कोई ना कोई ऐसा हमारा यूट्यूबर होगा जिसने डेफिनेटली इसकी रिकॉर्ड करके वीडियो डाली होगी. क्योंकि हर प्रिंटर का अपना एक खुद का अलग स्पेसिफिकेशन होता है. हर किसी का अपना कितनी बेड हीट का टेम्परेचर कितना चाहिए, या इसको स्टार्ट करने के लिए कितना है, तो प्रोसेस दिया होगा. आप जरूर एक बार ट्राई कीजिए. अभी अभी आप ट्राई कर सकते हैं. पैरेलली अपने प्रिंटर का नाम डालिए एंड देखिए, आपको जरूर उसमें आपको वीडियो होंगी. प्रोसेस सेम है जो आज बताया था अनु सर ने. डिजाइन करके क्यूरा पे कन्वर्ट करके पेन ड्राइव डालिए, और बाकी हमारा प्रिंटर का अपना अपना अलग सेटिंग्स होती हैं. यस, आई होप इट्स नाउ क्लियर. सेंट रॉबर्ट पब्लिक स्कूल। सर हाय, आपका म्यूट है। लेट मी अनम्यूट यू।
Yeah, it seems his mic is not connected.
Sir, good
He went to
afternoon, sir.
mute again.
Yes, sir. क्या
Hello.
क्वेश्चन है?
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, we are using Skyrim technologies 3D printer, sir. From last 5 years, from last 3 years, it's not working. The filament is not going inside the nozzle. What is the problem in that, sir?
I think filament is stuck in your extruder. Sometimes what happen na, that melt inside that extruder, so that's why it is stuck there and don't come out from that nozzle part. So might be possible that the filament is stuck in that extruder part.
Okay. Sir, how to repair that one? Because the already Skyrim technology company has been closed from last 3 years. So we are not getting any person to repair. We done a lots of models, sir, already. So how we have to do, sir? Next process.
Then I think you have to open that extruder by yourself and then try. You have to try that. If
Okay,
that
okay.
company is closed, then
Okay, sir. I will check once. Thank you, sir.
okay, ma'am.
Hello, sir. This from PMC KV FS Alanka, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Actually, we are using a 3D printer right now. Some few basic models we are able to print. So one question was in Tinkercad, you were showing the that cylinder on the cube, right? So how if I want to cut a particular model, is there any option to do that, sir?
What's up? Can you again ask this question?
If I have a 3D model in Tinkercad, I want to cut only one part of it. Is it possible, sir, or I mean freshly we have to make the new one?
You can, I think, do that. You can cut that half part from software. Also, you can do that from slicing software. Also, don't do that. There is an option.
Okay, in Tinkercad also we can do that, sir.
Yes, sir. You just select the whole part and group that from this. So it will be only show the half part of your object.
Half part. Okay. And if multiple models, if I want to import, maybe I download it from internet or something, and then I want to import multiple models in one file itself. Is it possible, or
Yes,
separate only?
you can do that, but it can your system can be hang if you load a multiple shape in that. Might be possible. Sir, you are mute.
When we use the 3D printer, many times what happens is, sir, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Now you're audible.
Yeah, sir. Many times what happens is the first layer of printing will happen. After that, that particular that layer gets attached to the nozzle, and then it will be the first layer or second layer which is printed also will move along with the nozzle. So the complete part doesn't get printed.
Then try to calibrate again your 3D printer. Calibrate it again, and then
Most of the time, what we do is every 3D print we
it is happening for every design or some kind of designs.
It's not specific to design. Sometimes it is happening.
It
From one
might be
design
that you
also
have
it happens.
problem
Some
with
other design.
problem with the design, so you can add support in slicing software.
Support, is it?
Yes, there is an option of support, so it will
Okay.
work, create if there is a gap in your design, so support will fill that gap.
Okay. And is it mandatory to put gum on the bed always, or
What's
not
that?
required? Because one of the vendor was telling that whenever we print any 3D model, it is better to put the gum on the bed and then start the print. Is it mandatory, or did you understand my question, sir?
No, Not clear, sir.
One vendor,
yes.
when we asked about this issue, what he was telling is we have to apply the gum or paste
Oh, acha.
on the
It's
bed
Sometime it
and then start the printing.
then it can work. Yes, sir.
So yes, it's mandate, sir. You have because to when the print is completed and you want to take the objects out, if you not apply the glue, then what will happen? This object will stuck with the bed, and some part will it's difficult to remove. So that's why we put some layer between the object and the bed, so the proper finishing, proper objects will comes out when we remove.
हेलो सर।
Yes, who's this?
सर मेरा नाम अभिजीत पाल है।
Hmm.
सर जैसे कि आपने दिखाया था सर, जो मतलब डिजाइन करना, मतलब जो डिजाइन करते हैं हम लोग, तो टिंकर कैड में हम लोग डिजाइन करते हैं। तो सर हम लोग का यहाँ में थोड़ा मतलब इंटरनेट का इशू है सर। तो क्या आप मुझे ऐसा कोई मतलब ऑफलाइन सॉफ्टवेयर मतलब रिकमेंड करना चाहेंगे जिसमें हम लोग डिजाइन बना सकते हैं, मतलब ऐसा?
हाँ, स्केचअप पे होता है वैसे। स्केचअप का आप क्रैक वर्जन डाउनलोड कर सकते हो।
सर
स्केचअप नाम से होता है। मैं लिंक भेज दूंगा अभी चैट पे।
हाँ सर, टेक्स्ट में
स्केचअप पे
अगर
आप
अगर
ट्राई कर
पेज कर
लेना एक
देते
बार
तो
यार।
अच्छा होगा सर।
जी सर।
सर अगर आप टेक्स्ट में, मैसेज में अगर आप
यस
लिंक
यस
दे
सर।
देते तो अच्छा
ओके।
होगा सर।
Okay, I think Anuj you paste, and I think teachers has joined back. Teachers has joined back, and the time is 12:47. Now I think we can start with our next topic.
Sir, can I ask one last doubt?
Yes, ma'am.
सर हमें ये पूछना था, जैसे आप ऑनलाइन हमें ट्रेनिंग दे रहे हैं, ऐसे कुछ ऑफलाइन ट्रेनिंग हो सकता है जहाँ पे हम लाइव वर्किंग देख सकते हैं एसडी इन डिवाइसों का?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, you are from which location?
Hello.
State? Army Public School, which state? You're on mute. You are on mute, ma'am.
I'm in Bangalore, sir. Bangalore,
Bangalore.
APS Bangalore.
Okay. APS Bangalore. Okay. These offline trainings, sometimes happen or done by some different organizations. So, agar in Bangalore, if we have the training, definitely we'll reach out to you for army schools. Sure, we are working with army schools in Jammu and in the other region, but definitely for Bangalore, I'll let you know when we have the training. Okay. Chal. Okay, teachers, I think this time for closing our 3D session. And I think we have done a lot of things. I thank you so much, Anuj, for having a session on 3D printer. And I think a lot of teachers have cleared their doubts. And still, the teachers, those who have the doubts, you can connect with us. We are there in the groups. We are there. Right. So moving to the next session, that is AI and Gen AI. So I'll be leading this session, AI and Gen AI. I hope you will get something. I know there are some expert teachers with us also, and हम बीच बीच में छोटी छोटी activities भी करेंगे और मैं definitely AI is Gen AI is something which is very vast, which is very a lot of things are here. So if any teacher want to show something that we do not know, we don't know, definitely I'll welcome because I also want to learn from you because I think. I am here one and you are over here. I think more than 400 people have more than 400 ideas. So definitely we want that share. You can also share your ideas if you know something, right? You can share over here with other teachers because I'm not like कि just मैं ही यहाँ बताऊंगा. आप भी अपनी चीज शेयर कीजिए ताकि हमें भी कुछ सीखने को मिले related to AI and Gen AI. So हम कुछ tools के बारे में बात करेंगे and if you think कि मेरे पास कुछ ऐसे टूल्स है जो हमारे टीचर्स को हेल्प कर सकते हैं टू डेवलप कंटेंट definitely most welcome. So we'll have this session at the end. So 417 teachers are there, and I would like to request teachers, please invite your other teachers, those who are not here, to join quickly. And attendance is there in the chat box. You can mark your attendance, and then we'll begin the session. So let me start this session. Just give me a moment. So let's begin. Just let's do a quick activity. So, how many of you teachers are actually using any AI tool in your day-to-day life? You can raise your hand, and if you want to speak, so I'll unmute the mic. You can unmute yourself and quickly just want to know from you how many teachers are actually using the tool. There is an option for there's an option for unmute. Yes, so you can unmute yourself and you just let me know which tool you are using of AI in your day-to-day life.
Sir, Canva and Gamma. Sir, Canva, Gamma, ChatGPT,
Okay.
Gemini. Gemini also.
Gemini. Okay. Okay. Teachers can note down the names. The teachers are sharing some AI tools. You can note down. I think this will help you. Yeah, others want to share. The mic is open. Mic is yours. You can
Story.ai also.
story.ai. Okay.
Story.ai. Sir, ChatGPT, Gemini, Notebook LM, Educate Magic School.
Wow.
Copilot.
Copilot. Okay. Okay. I think 3 to 4 teachers responded out of 424. So one to 100
Many
ratio.
AI.
Sorry.
Sir, ChatGPT, Copilot, Perplexity, Summarize.ai.
Wow.
Sir, Gen AI.
Yes, sir.
Gen AI.
Gemini, ChatGPT, and
Padlet, Copilot, ChatGPT, Gemini,
Filmora.
Perplexity.
Copilot, Gemini,
Wow.
ChatGPT.
Can you lead this session? I think I have to learn from you. A lot of tools you are
Lovable.
using. Sir, anyone
Canva,
want
Magic
to
Writer.
कैनवा मैजिक राइटर सो डेफिनेटली मुझे लगता है शायद आप में से कोई ये लीड करे आई थिंक यू आर एक्सपर्ट मोर देन मी आई गेस इन दिस सेक्शन ठीक है सो Leonardo is someone is saying okay so teachers I think you have seen that we are actually there are a lot of tools that in the market, right? And not only these one, if you explore, there are many tools which can help you to make your work easy. But do you think that relying on these tools 100% is we can rely on these tools 100%? Sometimes you feels like this data is not correct. I need to check again that it is. So have you ever feel कभी आप कुछ you are making any presentation or a content and you are not like feeling trust कि this data is 100% okay? I think the mic is on not on mute. Yeah. Okay, so
Corrections required.
corrections required, double check also required. Even sometimes what happens, the AI tools itself mention at the end, please verify the data from the source, right? It's not like 100% because see what happens, the data which these tools fetch, they fetch the data from the internet, and sometimes it's happened that the data on internet is not true, right? So need to double check. Now I think what I have understand from this 2-minute activity, that around 430 teachers, only 5 to 7 teachers responded that they are using the tool. Now this is the actual what we say is key. This is the right now the story that only 7 to 10 people shared the which tool they are using, but the others I just want to know, like anyone from you, not in the teaching but just generally, are you using any AI tool? It's not related to generating a text or a audio or a video, but usually on which one, sir?
Sir, excuse me.
Yes.
Sir, yeah, I'm from Madhyajanam Trichy. We are using for coding also. So our children also they are using to get coding. In Arduino code also, PyCharm also, Python also. They are using PyCharm editor with the help of the code which is got from that ChatGPT, car, Meta AI, the Python code. Particularly ChatGPT nowadays it's working fine.
But do you know there are a lot of websites in
So
ChatGPT?
as
There
of
is
beginning of
Firebase
some 3 months,
Studio is also there,
Firebase Studio also there. Yes, yes,
in
ma'am.
which
Firebase
you can
Studios.
make your own app also.
Right,
But
right.
but what I feel that it's already giving all the coding, so there is no learning in that one.
Exactly,
Sir,
exactly. That's
actually,
what.
yeah, sir, actually, the coding they have to get, but without knowing the hardware and structure, how to build it, they can't use the code. Actually, they have to
Yes,
put in
yes.
hardware also. So easily they are getting code, but that is the purpose of AI. No need to crack our brain. Actually, nowadays it's a software field. Actually, software upgradations that are happening. So we should use the thing which is available with us. So nothing
Mhm.
wrong in it getting the code from the ChatGPT, but they have to know the code, how it will work. So unless otherwise they can't build the hardware. So it's very
Exactly.
difficult. Not at all able to complete the project. So and apart
Exactly.
from that, our students, our kids are generating PPTs, images to use it as PPT
Yes,
and everything we
yes.
are using. Thank you. I'm sure.
Thank you so much for sharing yourself. So I think there's also much insightful you have shared with us. So definitely, as I told, I think 2 days before I shared one thing with one ma'am over here. She was asking can how to generate a code. Then I told her there are many ways. Even there are Chat GPT, AI tools are there. But the problem is you will get the code from there. But the thing is, the students will not be able to understand how this code generated, right? भाई काम कैसे हुआ पीछे का फंक्शन क्या लॉजिक क्या दैट वी आर नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड so I also recommend to use some code to text, block to text converter tools like Tinkercad or this Tinkercad. So at least students will understand how to use how this code is working. What is the phenomena behind it? Right. So directly copying something from GPT and right. So let's come to the topic. So first I'll be here to take some. I'll show you some one of the basic tool which we use as a what we say is AI for AI, right? So teachers, as you know, that there is marathon is already there, and what happens? Student have those who have the idea, like they have the prototype, they are working, but the students, those who have no idea, what on which tool should I work, or right? So they can take help of AI, these GPTs or AI tools. Parallelly, if any student want to work on AI project, right? And there are projects on AI which use Python language, high level language programming, right? There are some tools which actually works on Python. So, but the problem what we are facing is the students, those who are from grade 6, 7, 8, they are interested in AI, but they do not know how to do Python code. Even they can search on any AI tool like GPT or Gemini. They can search the code, but they once they copy paste the code into the Python software, and then if any problem is occurring, then they are not able to resolve that. Right. So for the lower grades of students, there are many tools which they can use. So, like for example, one of the common platform which is free, that is Google Teachable Machine. I think most of you heard about it, right? Then there are one more tool that is machine learning for kids. That is also one of the big tool for learning machine learning, right? So what the primarily we always as a teacher we guide what we guide to the teacher, you can use this non-code tools that I share right now. You can use those tools, and on using those tools you can create your AI based models, right? For example, I'll take a general uh, problem. So as a, I think there are a lot of how many in charges, how many it is in charge or principal or here teachers faces difficulty when you work in your ATL lab with the components. There are n number of components in your lab, right? How many of you actually face the problem in identifying the components? So मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि आप में से कितने ऐसे टीचर्स हैं जो एटीएल लैब में आने के बाद कंपोनेंट को आइडेंटिफाई करने में आपको प्रॉब्लम होता है कि ये कंपोनेंट कौन सा है? यू कैन रेज योर हैंड, बिकॉज मुझे भी कई बार होता है, मैं भी ऐसे कंपोनेंट्स होते हैं जो मैं वेंडर ने दे दिया, बट मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा है कंपोनेंट क्या है। जैसे कि MQ2 गैस सेंसर है, गैस सेंसर होते हैं एक ही शेप में दिखते हैं सबके सब, पर पता नहीं चलता ये कौन सा सीरीज का सेंसर है, ये किस काम आता है, इथेन के लिए है, अल्कोहल के लिए है, मीथेन के लिए है। ठीक है, ऐसे और भी सेंसर्स हैं, कई बार मुझे भी नहीं समझ में आता। हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर हियर? I'm it's not like general sensor, Arduino, ultrasonic, I know, but there are some sensors which seems same, but we are not able to identify. Even students also facing the such problem. This sensor, I do not know the name of this sensor. So I think around teachers have raised their hand, and let me check how many. So to be general, it's an open question for everyone. How many actually facing the problem with AI or with components? I think a lot of teachers have raised their hand, and others have not. I think they are sorted. They knows about the components in their lab. Still, I think teachers are raising their hand. Okay. So यहाँ पे my question was कि we are facing a issue with the components identification. ठीक है? So this is one of the common problem in ADLs. Now let's ask this question in a different way. There's a farmer, and he is having a big agriculture field, right? And by using AI technology, he want to identify which plant having disease or which plant doesn't have the disease, right? Through AI, because through eyes he can monitor, okay, 1 kilometer 2 kilometer of field, but अगर उनके पास बहुत ज्यादा hectares में if he's having a field, right? So that is also challenge to identify my plants are growing well, or is there any insect that requires any pesticides, right? So how a student can develop such projects using AI? So what we recommend always to use simple tool which is Google Teachable Machine. That is the first one. Then the challenges can be, there can be more challenges, not only this one. Let's suppose there is a machine which can detect the X-rays. If you put a X-ray image on the camera, it will tell, okay, is there any serious issues in it, right? Not only this, if you want to put any other example, there's a factory and they want to identify which, through, let's suppose factory in the sense a juice factory, for example, and fruits are coming, apple, mango, orange, and through AI or through machine learning, we want to identify like which is the apple, which is a mango, which is a banana, and your machine will identify. So this is called image recognition. मतलब इमेज के थ्रू आपका जो ऑब्जेक्ट है वो आइडेंटिफाई हो रहा है और मशीन उसको अपने आप अलग अलग कन्वेयर बेल्ट में मूव कर रही है. This is a part of image recognition. So let's start with first is AI. Can anyone from here, the audience, you can use chat box if you do not want to come on the mic. You can use chat box. What is the difference between an AI and a generative AI? AI or generative AI? I'll be changing the. I have opened the chat box. I just need I just want to check the basic difference between AI और generative AI. एक generative AI और एक normal AI में क्या difference है? Chat box is open if anyone want to write. If anyone want to say on mic, that is also I think it's good. I'm just I have changed the settings. You can write.
AI works on the database that has the data that has been already fed into like teachable machine, that example you said, and generative AI works on algorithms and the neural network data that has already been fed, and it can generate as per the data and the questions we are asking, the keywords it take from it, and accordingly it is going to generate and give you the best answers. Like if we are using chat gpt, for example, the kids are using in our school, like they're asking any of the codes from the chat gpt, and in general the AI is going to define the code and give, and at the same platform, not changing the window, and again I'm asking the same the question and being very specific for the code to be generative, then again it is going to re-answer my question. So that is how generative AI is working. It is my
Yes, ma'am.
understanding. I am not sure whether I'm
Understand.
right or not.
No, you are right. You are right. But definitely, I'll cover some points over there. Any
I
other
also want to say.
Basically,
yes, ma'am.
generative AI produces original data.
Who is this? May I know the name first because I'm not able to recognize who is.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
Hello.
Anubhuti Garg,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yes.
Basically, जो AI है, it is a broad concept of computer science, and the generative AI is help us to generate the content video based on our prompts.
Hmm. So as ma'am, you said a word computer science. So mostly when we talk about AI, those people say it's a new thing, it's a upcoming technology. No, it's a part of computer science, a branch of computer science. AI is basically right. It's not something new. It's
Yeah,
already a branch of computer
may I
science.
speak?
But yes, it's right now it's on trend because already we are doing coding and software based. Someone is speaking in between.
Yes.
So So I think the
So
teachers have already.
generative AI.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Mhm.
Generative AI is where we just generate
I don't know, my network is bad or what because I'm not able to hear. Gokul, my internet is fine from.
Yeah, we also face the same issue. I think
Okay, sir, there is a network.
their side.
might be videos
There's a network
and
problem from your end. It's breaking. So let's move. Let's take. I'll cover this part. Let me cover just 1 second. Sir, there's a network problem at your end. We'll get back to you, sir. Yeah. So teachers first. I'll say. So what is AI? AI is basically nothing. It's something. The computer speaks. Just giving an example. There's a kid, right, who's of newborn, right. So he doesn't know anything. It's a
no
kind of
problem. Yes.
it's a kind of he doesn't know anything when he start brought up like he sees around his nature. He observes the things. He get collect the information, right? He saw a cat, a dog, and he understands the difference between a cat and a dog. A cat bark, a cat have a different sound. A dog have a different sound. The pattern of a cat and a dog has a different. Now, if you show any image, he will recall what he understand in his experience. Okay, starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year to up to 10 year in the 10 span of 10 years he understand what how a animal a cow looks like, how buffalo looks like, how a ox looks like. And when you show a random picture, he recalls what he learned in the past 10 years, and then he sees, okay, it's a white color character having two horns, four legs, right? And having a pattern black strip, then it's a zebra. So this is how a child recalls by watching, by seeing a pattern, by seeing the sound. Similarly in AI also, the machine it's itself a blank, right? It gather the data from the internet. इंटरनेट से सारा डेटा लेना है, उसको अपने अंदर स्टोर करना है, एंड व्हेन यू आस्क समथिंग इट मैचेस द डेटा एंड देन इट विल टेल. सो दिस इज व्हाट वी सेज अ नॉर्मल एआई, राइट, जहां पे ऑलरेडी डेटा इज fed or inside the memory, and when you show something it compares the data from the data that already stored in the machine. It compares and then it gives the output. I'm just giving us in a simple term. I'm not using a ppt. I'm not using something stuff thing जिस वही समझ ही नहीं आ रहा सर क्या बता रहे हैं. तो आपको जनरल एक सिंपल लैंग्वेज में, क्योंकि मुझे भी जब मैं सेशन अटेंड करता हूँ एंड समवन्स कम विद हैवी पीपीटीज एंड आई एम गेटिंग आउट कि भाई क्या चल रहा है. सो जस्ट गिविंग अ सिंपल थिंग. So this is how normal AI work. Now, what is generative AI? Generative AI is something which generates itself. Means already a lot of stuff inside it. Lots of data already it's there. And when you want, I need a story on a boy who lives in a village and he works as in a farming area. So what the Gen AI do? It checks what exactly the data is there inside his brain. It fetch the data from random websites and create a story for the user. Fine. Similar. So this is generative. Generative is generating something new. Either it can be image, either it can be a voice, a sound, right? ठीक है. तो इसके बारे में हम अभी और अच्छे से समझेंगे। एंड नाउ लेट्स वन विल डू अ क्विक एक्टिविटी, जिसमें मैं आज एक गूगल टीचेबल के बारे में सबसे इजीली टूल के बारे में बताऊंगा। बट आई नो लॉट ऑफ टीचर नोज दिस गूगल टीचेबल मशीन, but I'll connect it with a real problem, right? In the lab we have the lot of components, but it is difficult to identify which component is for which purpose. Or for example, I'll give you one more idea. Please do not use for marathon, because I think काफी teachers आप same projects को marathon के लिए use करेंगे. Do not use uh, because it's common. It will be a common. Then आप बोलेंगे सर ये तो select नहीं हुआ. So I'm sharing my screen, and I will be using 2-3 things over here. Let me. Why I'm using this tool? Because it's easy to understand in a short time, and उसके बाद आपको basic समझ में आएगा. Then you will be able to work on different tools. For example, teachable for machine learning for kids. Sorry. So I hope this screen is visible. It's gone.
Yes, Neeraj.
Gokul, it's just a second. Now let me.
Yeah, it's visible.
No, it's Google Teachable page is visible.
1 minute.
Let me unshare. Just a second. Now using. Wait. I'm sharing it again. So teacher, you can parallelly, if you want, you can also try this one. Gokul, just share the link in the chat box, and then we'll see some Gen AI tools that help you to develop your content. This is the simplest tool, Google Teachable. You can use this tool on your mobile phone also. And also one more good thing is, after developing this project, you can use it on your smartphone. Children can use MIT, and they can connect this Google Teachable machine through the MIT or tool, right? So this is one of the common tool. So this tool is basically works on machine learning. Basically, first we have to train this machine, and then we can use it as per our requirement. Okay. So I have the tool name is Teachable Machine. You can search it on Google, and here you can work with this tool in a three-way manner. For the first one is, you can identify sound, you can identify the through pictures or through images, and you can use this tool for yoga poses, right? So let's start with the first one. Let me show you. Even you can make AI based big projects. If you want to connect hardware, you can connect hardware we have made a lot of projects actually in this portal. So there are basically three steps. The first one is gathering the information. The second step is training the model. And the third one is export and check your output, right? So we'll start with gathering the data. So in gathering the data, first what we have to do, I'll start with here, get started. So now get started. There are 3 types of projects. First is based on images, means you can classify images on your AI model. The second one is audio. It can detect and identify the audio of the person. It can be of dog, cat, or human being through AI. The third is pose project, means through pose you can identify the poses. So first we'll start with image project. So here we have an option. Either you can you can open your project through Google Drive, or through the existing project you want to open. So I'll start first with creating a new project. When I click, it asks me 2 things. You want to make a standard image model or embedded image model, right? I'll start with the basic one first, the standard image model. Now when I click on start image model, now you can see this is how my screen actually looks like. So now we'll first understand one by one about these things. So this is showing you class 1, class 2. So basically this section covers, if for example, I have. Can you see my this odd video? Let me just pin my pin my video. I think you can see on my screen. Okay, I have to remove the background. Let me wait. I have to remove the background. Then you will be able to see it properly. Right. So can you see this component? This is a Arduino. Okay, and this is the ultrasonic sensor, and this one is a breadboard. Okay, let me show you properly. This is a breadboard, right? Now I have 3-4 components with me, right? So for example, if I am in the lab, and there are hundreds of components are there in the lab, and it's become difficult to identify which components for which purpose. So we'll make a project where our AI tool will help us to detect the component name, right? So here, this is class one. What we will do, we will take some sample photos of different objects. So for example, I'll take first class. I'll change the class name into Arduino. Okay, this is the first class where I will upload pictures of Arduino. Second is I'll make it ULTRA ultrasonic. तो टीचर मैंने पहले क्या किया, मैंने जो पहले वाला क्लास था उसका नाम आर्डिनो लिखा, दूसरा का नाम अल्ट्रासोनिक लिखा। मतलब मैं यहाँ पे कुछ आर्डिनो के सैंपल्स डालूंगा, मतलब मैं अपने आर्डिनो को, मैं अपने पोर्टल को ट्रेंड करूंगा, जिसकी मदद से वो बता पाएगा कि जो भी कंपोनेंट हम उसे दिखाएंगे वो कौन सा कंपोनेंट है। सो फर्स्ट आई हैव रीनेम इट एज आर्डिनो, second I have renamed it as a ultrasonic. I will add more components over here. I'll click add a class and I'll change the name into breadboard, BREADBOARD, breadboard. Okay, so I'm using 3 component as of now. Okay, and now what I will do, I will add some pictures. So there are 2 options: either through the webcam I can upload the photos, or even I can upload the photos from the images that is already saved in my computer. Okay, so what I'll do, I will take some photos that are already available in my computer. So for that, I'll go over here. So both the methods, as I showed you, there are both the methods. I'll first do one thing. I'll show you how to use webcam. Okay, so webcam, I'll open the web camera, and then what I'll do over here, I'll show this Arduino picture. Okay, I'll show this Arduino picture and I'll click. But for that, I have to make the background clearly common, because मेरे background में अलग-अलग चीजें आ रही हैं. So what I'll do, I'll let me make a plain background. So for that, I'll use some tool which will help me. Let me take something that will help me out. Let me take a white paper. Let me take a white page. Now I have opened the camera. Okay, I used a white background so that it will not detect the backside image. Okay, and I put a Arduino like this. And now what I'll do, I'll click some pictures. So here, what you have to do, you have to, okay, yes. So I have to click some pictures. So I'll click on hold to record. I'll click some pictures. Okay, can you please, okay, I'll stop this annotation. Let me clear this disable underscore this. Yeah. So I have clicked some pictures on this side and I'll rotate like this one. And again, I'll click some pictures. So what I'll do, hold to record and I'll click some pictures like this one. So here you can see on, I have recorded some samples. I took some photos and I took some samples basically. So उसको हम samples बोलते हैं जब आप कुछ उसको पहले से बता रहे कि Arduino किस तरह से दिखता है. तो मैंने both side in front or back I clicked some pictures so that my teachable will know, oh, this is how Arduino looks like. Now this is the one sample I have collected. Now what we will do again, I'll go in the ultrasonic sensor wala part downside, and through the webcam I'll click some more photograph. So here I'll change this one and I'll use this as a, why I'm using background, ताकि वो हमारे अल्ट्रासोनिक सेंसर पे ही फोकस करे, not focused on the other things. It should only focus on the ultrasonic sensor, and the background should be common for all the terms. So I'm clicking some pictures from front side, and then I'm clicking some photos from the back side. Let me handle this. Okay, so yes, so मैंने ये click कर दिया है. Now what we'll do, we'll use a third one, that is breadboard. So I'm clicking some pictures of the bread from this side and clicking some pictures from side. Okay, so I have clicked, I think I have taken some samples, 27 sample images of breadboard, 30 sample images of this one, and some images of this one. Okay, now next step. This is one thing we have done. Now if you want to upload photographs, that, like, suppose अगर आप इस तरह से फोटो नहीं क्लिक करना चाहते, you do not want to take photographs like this, there's an option for upload button. You can upload the images that you have in your system that you have downloaded from the internet. So I'll click on open, choose images from your files, and then I'll go in my teachers training. Let me open the path, just a second. Teachers training. Let me just a second. I'll open the path. Teachers training, Google Teachable Machine. Yeah, so I'll copy the path. Gokul, just let me know my screen. I'm sharing my screen again. So I hope this is now visible. Yes. So
Yes,
teachers,
yes.
what I have done, I have made some folders: Arduino, breadboard, capacitor, empty folder, and ultrasonic sensor. If you see Arduino, if I click Arduino, there are n number of pictures of Arduino. So I have downloaded it from Google, right? Even you can use some sample images of Arduino like this. Now, if you want to see capacitor, so there are different types of capacitor are there here, right? Ceramic capacitor, so these are all types of different capacitor. Then if I say is ultrasonic or empty means a white screen, a white background. Means when white backgrounds comes, means there's nothing on the camera or in front of the camera. Then breadboard. So there are different types of breadboard: mini, mega. Right. Now let's take some photos of Arduino. I'll take some samples. Done. So I have loaded more photos inside it. Then the ultrasonic sensor, let's upload some more photos of ultrasonic. So I'll back down. And I'll upload some more photos of the ultrasonic sensor. So this is I took some samples of ultrasonic sensor, and similarly I'm taking some samples of the breadboard. So random pictures I'm just capturing. So this is how I'm training my model. I have I'm similarly I told that when a newborn baby grown up till the age of 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, he understand, he observe the nature and store the data inside it. Similarly, we are storing the data in our model. Now time to train. Train means this is what I have captured the data. Now trying to uh, train our model that we have given some. We'll train our model like this. That these are some images. I'm calling it Arduino. These are some images of ultrasonic sensor. I'm calling it ultrasonic. These are some images. I'm calling it as a breadboard. Okay. Now let's do one thing. Add one more class. I will do one thing. I will make it empty. 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 Call it empty. And here I'll upload some images of the plain white background. So I'll go over here and I'll do one thing. I'll upload some blank images, empty images. Okay, this is how it will tell this is an empty image. Okay, so one thing always keep in mind, lesser the image, lesser the sample size, it will take less time in training. More the sample size, it will take more time to train. Okay, now the next step is train the model. So I'm just going to train the model. No need to do any changes over here. Leave it as it is. The faster the internet, it will take less time in training the model. So no need to change anything in the advanced setting. Just click on train and it will take hardly less than 1 minute. Okay, so image model taking much little bit time. Okay, I'll keep it wait. So it's showing 50. Now it started training and it's shown some time. You must leave this tab open to train your model. Okay. So what we have done till now, we have trained the model. Now this is the third part, as I told you in the beginning, output part. Now there is an option. Now understand. हमने सबसे पहले what we have done in the beginning, we have given some sample images. We label the names like these pictures. These are some pictures, and these are the Arduino. These are the pictures. We call it Ultra. These are some pictures. We call it breadboard. Now after giving the picture, I train my model. Means I train my empty model brain that I'm feeding some the pictures to you, and these are the names. Now this is the testing part. Testing part means now it's time to test. Now teachers, when let's suppose there's a scenario, you are in the lab and you have this kind of output with you in your mobile phone, and you want to check any random component. What you need to do, either you can choose webcam or a file. For example, if there is a repository kind of thing in your lab and you want to check is this object is available in my lab, so what you need to do, you just have to click file and you upload the image. Then what will happen, this AI tool will search all the images from the data source. We call it as a data source, right? These are the data, so we call it as a data source. This will check, is this picture that you have uploaded over here, is this picture available in my data source? If it's yes, then it will tell the name of the of the object. Okay, but right now I'm using webcam. I'm using it as a webcam, and through webcam I'll see the component. So right now I'll show a white background and tell me which downside. The graph is showing empty. 100% empty means there is nothing in front of the camera. Okay, it's showing 100% empty. But when I put a board over here, now can you see it's showing orange 100% means it's a wait, it's a Arduino. So this 98, 91, 95, the fluctuation, this is called, see, it's fluctuating now. So it's a prediction. It's predicting. It looks like an Arduino 98%, but sometimes it looks like ultrasonic because both the component, are of green color, having some components, having some, small resistor capacitor inside it. So there's a confusion, but it's showing 99.7%, 6%, it's an Arduino, and 1-2% it's sure that it's ultrasonic because components are matching. But it's if I remove this Arduino from here and when I show this component like this, can you see it's showing 100% it's an ultrasonic sensor. If I rotate, अगर मैं इसे घुमाता हूँ और ये बताएगा कि it's 100% ultrasonic sensor. ठीक है, but the thing is कि वो हल्का हल्का white showing less 1-2% because both the component have the green color board, both the component have similar kind of, so it actually works on the uh, uh, this image is basically works on these RGB, not an RGB, but pixels format. Pixel formats means if you talk on deeply, so there are some pixels like the color, the shape, the structure, the size, each and everything it's recognized. So now it's showing me 100% ultrasonic sensor. But when I'm using this one, a breadboard, it's showing me 100% it's a breadboard. There's no confusion because there's no other object. See, when I put Arduino here, but it's showing me 99% this is a breadboard because there is no similarity between it. Right. So this is how the object work. Now, when I put it blank, it's showing me 100% empty. There's nothing inside on the camera. Now, if you want, you can export this model. आप इसको export भी कर सकते हैं. Means if you want to use this project somewhere else, click on export. Now, when I click on the export button, now teacher, if you see, when I click the export button, now you can generate the coding part also of this program. For example, there's a TensorFlow.js, JavaScript, TensorFlow Lite. You want to use a link. If you want to download, you can download the code also from here. Right. Now, if I say download my model, it will download. If I want to upload a link, I'll click and upload my model. This model will be uploaded on the cloud, and you will get a link. And you can share this link with anyone, and anyone can access this model on their mobile phone. Even you can use this model on your mobile phone with using MIT App Inventor. And I think I have one tutorial on this. I'll share with you. So I copied the link. And I want to open it on another web page. Now you can see I pasted the link on the another web page, and now teachable machine is there. Now same task you can do on this one, right? So you can turn on the camera, and then you can work like with this one also. So when I show empty, when I'm showing this one, it shows me breadboard. When I'm showing this one, it's showing me Arduino, and this one is showing ultrasonic sensor. Wait, this is ultrasonic sensor. This is Arduino. So this is how it works, right? So you can also use this tool. Just this is a general, the basic tool, right? To understand about normally, create projects. Similarly, you can use different to classify image. Basically, if you want to classify a difference between ripe fruit or unripe fruit, if you want to classify between other like leaf diseases on the plant, these kind of basic projects you can develop on these general tools. So this is, we call it as a normal AI, not a Gen AI. It's a normal AI where images are, this model is working on the samples we have trained. Now, let's move to the other. Just a second. I hope this basic concept you understand how to use Gen AI, how to use normal AI on your classroom, and you can develop such projects through your with your students. And similarly, if you want to submit, you can submit such projects also, which is based on AI by using this tool. So our major primary focus is to at least students should start developing such projects by using this tool. I hope this is clear. I hope teacher, everyone has understand how to use this tool, and I hope this will help you to in your day-to-day class. Yes, ma'am.
Sir, can Arduino's codes will be uploaded in Arduino through this way?
No, for Arduino, ma'am, we have a different software. Tomorrow we will be covering in first half how to use Arduino. This is you can use this tool to for making basic AI projects, classification related projects, sound related projects you can use.
Sir, can I use this
डबल
application?
मैं आपका दो माइक ओपन है एक साउंड को थोड़ा सा डाउन करके आपको बोलेंगे तो मुझे सुनाई देगा यस मैम आप कुछ बोल रहे थे
Hello, marvelous afternoon, sir. Hello.
Yes.
Sir, I just want to know how to work with L298 motor, sir. Always when I'm trying to connect that Arduino, with L298, means the connection is not properly done, sir. How to do this, sir? Please explain.
Sir, can I use?
Hello. One by one, I can take the doubts one by one. Just a second. The teacher does that. I think who's asking for LN motor driver.
L298 motor, sir. Yes, sir.
So the problem. What exactly the problem you are facing in that, ma'am?
Sir, connection problem. Actually, I'm giving the connection. Yes, sir.
Yes. So what you will do there, if you search on Google the picture, the circuit diagram with Arduino, then you will understand because we're working with L293D motor driver. It's something complicated. So you need to understand which point you have missed. तो आप circuit diagram को follow करेंगे. And there are a lot of tutorials on YouTube, मैम आप उसको अगर देखिए आपको वहाँ पे help मिल जाएगा. क्योंकि वायर का connection mostly रहता है उसके अंदर. Okay. Yeah. So yes. Next is children high school. Yes, ma'am. आप कुछ पूछ रहे थे? Then we'll begin. Ma'am, you're on mute. Okay. I think you're not fine. So children high school will come to you later on. Your voice is not coming. Now let's understand our next topic, that is Gen AI. We will understand some tools that will help you to develop your own content. Okay. So think someone's mic is yeah. So let me share my screen again. So before moving to Gen AI, just want to share some things with you. So teacher, as you know, Gen AI is something, we are talking about generating the content. Okay. So here I'm sharing my screen. So I'll share some tools with you and you can try it by your own. मैं कुछ tools आपके साथ share करने वाला हूँ. So basically Gen AI क्या होता है जिसमें आप खुद से generate कर रहे हैं अपने content. So there are a lot of tools which generates content for you. It can be you can create your own presentation. You can create your own books, or we can say you can generate your own sound. Sound means songs, right? So one of the tool which is, as I think some of the ma'am said over here, Canva AI, which is the best tool I think you can use for generating presentations. You can use it for generating templates. So here I have right now I just command some prompt over here. I'll start with the new one. So what you need to do, you just open canva.ai, CANVA, or normal canva.com. Open it on Google. When you open the canva.com, it will shows what type of work you want to do. And I think most of the teachers knows about Canva, right? It's a tool where you can design your own template. If you want to design a template for birthday, for any event, you can design over here, right? Now, Now let's understand one by one from here. Yeah. So here, there you can see your designs, templates, or Canva AI. So AI is now enabled in design in this Canva tool. Now let's suppose I'll write over here that uh, I want to generate something. Right? Let's suppose there is a competition in my school in ATL. Right. So I need a INVI. I need an invitation letter, or we can say invitation template of a ATL ROBOT robotics competition in my school. Right. You have to write a prompt. You have to give the what exactly you want. आप क्या उससे बनाना चाहते हैं आप उनको बताना पड़ेगा. My school name is let's suppose DAV. Okay. And competition date. Because competition you need to tell on which day your competition is. Competition date is, let's suppose, 30th of September 2025. Okay. Now let's see how it will generate the template. So through AI, you just need to give the prompt like what exactly you need, and it will design a template for you. So teacher is Canva AI ke through. I think most of the teachers are already using. But if you're not using through this prompt means prompt basically what we to whom we call it prompt. So that is the command we are giving to our uh, AI tool. Okay. So I have given a prompt that in my school there's a competition on ATL robotics. I'm from DAV school. The competition on 30th. So you can see there are 2-3 templates this tool has designed. So I'll open the first one. Now you can see ATL robotics competition at DAV school. Join us for innovation competition and compete and showcase your skills on 30th September 25. Now it generated an image also at the background. Right now, if you want to add more details, for example, I'll do one thing. I'll write here. Address is let's suppose DELHI Delhi. I'll write over here Rohini 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 Delhi. Then I'll give some more prompt. Like for example, if you want to test students from grade 6 to 8, 10 participate. Then I want to so as per your prompt, it will modify your template, right? So I have even you can write a prompt at a one time. Now let's see how this has come up. So I need this in English language also. So I think this is how it added the image. If you find something that is not proper, that this line, so you can change. Now you can see there's one more template, ATL robotics competition at ATL DAV school. Join us on 30th September 25. Grade 6 to 8 are welcome. Right. If you want, you can edit from our templates that it's generated. Join us for the ATL robotics competition and date, time, right. So if you want to add some more features, it will add over here. Okay. So this is completely based on the prompt you are giving. So I think this one is I feel something looks good. DAV school, or you want if you want to say you can write like this. Let me copy the prompt from here. I'll copy the prompt from here. The more the better the prompt, it will give you a best design. जितना आपका prompt अच्छा होगा, वो उतना अच्छा better design दे पाएगा. So I need an invitation template of ATL robotics competition in my hosting in my host. I'll change some lines over here. Host. I'll share the recordings, teacher. So I need an invitation letter, invitation template of ATL robotics competition host in my school. My school name is DAV School Rohini. Okay, completion date is 30th of May, this one. STUD, students of grade 6 to 8 can participate. Competition is free of cost. Okay. Now this is the write-up I have given. Now I want something. I want to give commands to my this tool. So I'll write over here. Add some ELECTRONI. Okay. ECTRONI electronics images at the background and add some electronics images at the background and robots. Okay, I just use some natural natural words like. So I have given a prompt over here. Ki bhai, we have a competition in our school and this is the outline. I need a template. Okay, let's see how it designed. So it's showing me polishing design details. It's updating. Now let's see how it comes up. So ATL Robotics Competition invitation hosted by DAB. I think I have made some mistake in the school name. 30th September to free for students of grade 6 to 8. This is the one. Then this is the second template. Okay. Now this is how even you can also generate templates, but depends on how much you are good in giving the prompt. If I'm writing a prompt which is not appropriate, so definitely it will not create such a in a good manner. So let me show you some more designs. There are some electronics pictures are also there in the background. So this is how even you want to edit, you want to change. Like if you want to change the background, you can right. This is the one thing that I now if I have I think one more. Let's this is the one tool, right? Now there are a lot of tools which you can use. Canva is one of them. I'm just showing you an example how you can use one. Then there are more tools. One I have used right now just while Anuj was sharing some content. I was just trying. So I give a command to this tool that I need a presentation on Gen AI. Okay. Then I also told that I need a presentation on Gen AI, add free AI tools explanation that are available on internet that can boost productivity across different needs like writing, designing. Okay. So on behalf of it, it generates some tools. Then I told, okay, these are tools, but these are the 10 pages of tool. These tools, this slide is of only for 10 pages, 15 pages. Also, the PPT should be in English with 30 slides with more explanation pictures. So this is how it generated, but I'll show you what exactly it's generated. This is the presentation. Now, if you will see over here, what is Gen AI, applications of Gen AI. Okay, then here, but this is look seems like very common. No pictures, nothing inside it. It's just a simple one. Now here it's generated two, three more samples. This is only the one. The second is this one of 9 pages. Now you can see over here, this is a second presentation it's generated. Welcome to the world of Gen AI. Then application of generative AI, content creation, design and art, music production, simulating and modeling. Then I'll change the slide from here. So now this is the how can generative AI help. Now implementation schedule week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. So this is how it created. Now if you want to add more features in it, if you want to add more text, you want to add more images, or if you want to add more content, you just give the command or prompt, it will add accordingly. So this is one of the tool which will help you to create presentations, to create templates, right? Then we have one more tool with us. This is the one, Canva is the one. Then we have some more tools with me. So this is not this one. Let me open this one, which will you can use in your ATL lab. So this is basically a tool. We call it GitHub ka Copilot. Basically, this is used we for generate, right. So I'll start it from a new. Let's take a new one. So as Chat GPT we have, similarly we have, which is a copilot for GitHub. Now, if I write a program that I'm in the ATL lab, I need to program a robot. I let's write a prompt. I need a code of 4WH wheeler Arduino car having uh, one motor driver and four wheels. Okay. Now I just wrote a simple prompt that I need a code of four-wheeler Arduino car having one motor driver and four wheels. Now you want to add something else, you can write over here. For example, if I let's try with this one. Okay, I just मैंने भी एक सिंपल एक प्रॉम्प्ट लिखा है कि मुझे एक कोड चाहिए फोर व्हीलर आर्डिनो कार का जिसमें मैंने एक मोटर ड्राइवर यूज किया हुआ है. So here's a simple Arduino code for controlling now it's started creating the coding part. So not only Chat GPT, you can use this tool also, which will give you a complete instruction. Like for example, if you there are some pin assignments also. You have to assign pins. I think ma'am asked about the motor driver. So IN1, IN2, these are the left motor direction, right motor direction. Now wiring, how to do a wiring. So wiring also is there given over here. Now let's talk about programming and how to use. Right. So this is what they have given, and this is the programming part. So now by using this, now you need to, if you want that, you need to understand the program. Just write, please in the code. So I wrote over here, please explain the code. Oh, sorry. Please explain the code. So one by one, it will explain the use of each pin, like IN1, IN2, ENA is for which purpose. Then these two pins are for which purpose. Then let's come to the programming part. So see all motor control pins as output. These are the output pins. 1, 2, 3 enable pins. These are the output pins. Similarly, movement function. This function for this code is for using for movement purpose. Now this is for backward purpose. This is for turning the car left, and this is for turning the car right. So it break down all the programming, all the code into sections and explaining all the meaning of all the code, which is for left, which is for right. Okay, so this is how it will break down the code. This tool you can also use for your ATL app purpose, and this is related to GitHub. So I think this one is easy. Those who are using GitHub, they can upload their codes, they can share, or they can work together with others also. So this is one of the tool for coding purpose. Then there's one more tool, Stable Diffusion. So Stable Diffusion is basically you can generate photos of any image. Like suppose I'll write I'll write something over here. Let me change and I'll paste some code. So I'll write over here, create an illustration of a 25-year fit boy wearing t-shirt with the walking with the hand holding wearing color shirt and name. Okay, so let's make image as per your imagination. Okay, I'll write over here, create an illustration of a 25-year-old fit boy wearing t-shirt walking with, let's suppose I'll write over here PM or walking with elephant or anything you want to write over here, you can write walking with PM handwriting wearing color t-shirt and ATL INCHAR charge name written on the back shirt walking in front of school at sunset 3D art. Okay, so this is the prompt I have wrote over here. तो जैसा प्रॉम्प्ट लिखेंगे वैसा कोई इमेज वो बना के देगा, राइट. तो हमने यार सिंपल ये एक टूल है स्टेबल डिफ्यूजन.
हेलो
Yes, ma'am.
सर, ऐसे हम इमेज भी क्रिएट कर सकते हैं कि कनेक्शंस की इमेज, फॉर एग्जांपल आपने फोर व्हीलर का कार का दिखाया, तो क्या उसके लिए हमें कनेक्शन का इमेज मिल सकता है ऐसे?
जी जी जी, इसमें मिल सकता है, आप गूगल से भी ले सकते हैं, बट आपको प्रॉम्प्ट उस तरह से रहेगा, उसको वेल प्रॉम्प्ट लिखना।
ओके
A
सर।
connection of a four-wheeler car. I am using Altuna 3D. I need a connection.
Sir,
Okay.
good afternoon, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, how about this coding and all? Will there be any training for us regarding this coding, like basic structures, on basic structures? Because generating all the way through chat GPT and all, instead of that, can't we have any basic structure for the coding to learn?
So yes, ma'am, we're talking about Arduino or Gen AI.
Yes, sir. Arduino.
Arduino,
Coding
yes.
and all.
Tomorrow we have a session on Arduino in the first half, and then the second half, Neti people will be there to address your queries. Okay.
Okay, sir. Like,
Yes.
want to learn about basic structures of
Yes,
this
yes,
coding
yes.
and all.
Tomorrow will, ma'am, we have the session on this Arduino.
Okay, thank you,
Okay,
sir.
yes, yes, yes. So, teacher, this is our second tool, Stable Diffusion, where you can write the prompt and it will generate a picture for you. So, you can generate photos, you can by writing. So, you need to be expert on prompt basically. So, there is a prompt engineering also where you learn how to write a good prompt. Okay, so I'm just writing over here, create an illustration of 25-year fit boy or 24-year fit boy wearing t-shirt, walking t-shirt. We can change the color. Let's suppose wearing orange t-shirt, walking with PM or walking with someone. Let's suppose I'll write walking with a child with a hand holding of wearing walking with a child and holding and wearing color t-shirt, wearing orange color t-shirt, and it is in charge, name written on the back of the shirt. Let's see what will it generate. So I need this photograph for which purpose? Let's suppose I need a 9 by 16, 16 by 9 ratio. So I'm just selecting the size aspect ratio of the image, and then I'll generate the from here. So I'll select that as successfully generate. So it will generate an image over here. Let's see how it actually looks like. Same you can do this on Gemini also. In Gemini, you just have to write a prompt and it will. So now there's a boy walking with a child. It's written felt it in charge. But sometimes this Gemini spelled wrong. You need to recorrect it by giving a prompt that spelling is incorrect. Write it Airtel in charge. And I have, as I mentioned, that it should be a sunset 3D art. So sunset is there and school name is also there, right? Let's correct it. Atal INCHARGE in charge. School. Okay, let's do one more correction. Generate. It happens with the AI. I think you have seen some videos also on internet when AI's videos are there, but there's some problems while over it's not comes proper. So sometimes happens, but you need to correct it. So it might be there's some now I have changed some prompt. Now it's showing me something different. So you can generate your own images. Let's make it very simple. Let's make it very simple. I'll copy some prompts from here, and I'll go on. For example, I'll do one thing. I'll open Gemini, and I'll tell you how to create objects on Gemini. So this is the Gemini. I'll paste a prompt over here, and I'll I used a prompt, not writing because it's a long prompt, so I'm just copy paste over here, and I'll add some photograph. Okay, upload photos. I took a random picture from the internet, a picture of a man. Download man picture.
Hello, sir. Hello.
G, hello.
Sir, I have a suggestion that if the prompt you can make the prompt better in the AI also using the same uh, any you can go to GPT
Yes.
or anything.
Yes. You
आपका
can.
prompt आपको
Right.
if anyone wants to try, they can also try.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Using AI, we can make our prompt better. But right now, what I'm trying to share that you develop, because there's a prompt engineering, right, where you are the one who can write a better prompt. I know we can make my prompt better through AI, but what I am trying to say, if you give different types of prompt, it will generate something different. Okay, so teacher, now what I have done, I used a Gemini, a different tool. What I did, I used a picture of this person from internet. Okay, and I wrote a prompt over here using banana model. It's a Gemini ka part. That I this is a prompt, I think, which is going to be, which is a trend on internet, that you have seen such images where you such kind of image at the background where you do not need any Photoshop, right? So AI can generate this such kind of pictures. Now let's show you one more thing. For example, let's take one photo. I'll take one picture of a man. Okay, I'll open it. Now I want to change the background of. I want to add a background. Add background of Mahal. Okay, add background of Taj Mahal. Okay, now it depends on you what exactly you want in your picture, right? For example, I want a rainy season. I want. So I just write what I want, rainy season in my image. Keep the picture 100 and actually just I write 2 to 3 lines about this picture. And so if you do not know Photoshop, agar Photoshop nahi aata, but still you want to do something with your picture, so you can use such simple prompts, right? But if you want to write something more, then you have to be expert in prompt engineering, right? Even you can use any GPT or something which will give you more ideas. So just I wrote something over here that this is a picture. I need a picture at the background of a Taj Mahal, and the season should be looks like a rainy one. This is how it generated. ठीक है? Even you can create your own images for your if you have any presentation, if you have any topic you want to explain to the students, so you can create your own way. ठीक है? This is just an example. I'm just giving an example. Okay. Now let's do a funny part over here. I'll use a picture of an elephant. Okay, I'll use a picture of an elephant, and let's give a prompt. I want this elephant in the ocean. That's it. Okay, let's see what it generates. So this is how, if you are not good, or if you doesn't know about the Photoshop or such things, and you want to use for your personal work, you can by giving some prompts. But make sure that whatever you are uploading in the any GPT tool, whatever you're uploading in a GPT tool, it please read all the terms and conditions. So this is what the same elephant, but it's under the ocean. It's not an ocean; it's a beach. So I'll write it's a beach, not an ocean. Let's see what it's generate now. So this is what we need to train. We need to give commands or prompts again and again if you need a pattern. So the how much the better you are in prompt engineering, the better the output you will get. Apologies for the misunderstanding. The elephant is in the ocean. Now see, this is what. So GPT also do mistakes. Now it's asking. It's apologizing for its misunderstanding, right? वो खुद उसको गलत समझ पाया था तो उसने उसको अभी ओशन में डाल दिया. हैव यू सीन दिस वन थिंग एट द कॉर्नर बीच he's half of the legs are inside the on the land but जैसे ही वो ओशन के आया he is completely synced. So this is how you if you want to create any content for your class आप खुद से भी अपना डिजाइन कर सकते हैं pictures if you are designing a PPT है ना you can design your own context from here. So this is also one tool. There one more tool we called it cleanup. Cleanup is basically when you click some pictures and you want to remove unwanted objects and elements or if you have any if you have any poster you want to let's suppose I'll take one this poster. So this is the poster we have related to our training, right? हमारे पास एक ट्रेनिंग से रिलेटेड एक पोस्टर है. क्लीन अप पिक्चर इज द वेबसाइट नेम और दिस इज अ ट्रेनर बट आई सडनली लेट सपोज माय training dates got changed है ना and I want to I do not know Photoshop but I want to remove some unnecessary things. I'll click and I'll zoom the it one. I'll use rubber and I'll click like this. In the first step, how much it will remove? Let's see. This one. Now I'll do this one. 2. Right. 2 times I have done and it removes the name that was written over there. Okay. Now let's see the difference between the first and what we have done after and what we have done before. So before it looks like this, now it seems like this. So you can remove the text and all if you do not know Photoshop like this one. ठीक है अगर आपको फोटोशॉप नहीं आता है बट आप फिर भी अपना नॉर्मल डे टू डे लाइफ में अगर कुछ ऐसी चीजों में आप अगर इफ यू स्टक तो आप खुद से भी ये ऐसे हम नॉर्मल फोटोशॉप की विदाउट हेल्प से आप एआई के टूल से आप चीजें कर सकते हैं. किसी चीज को हटाना है कोई लोगो हटाना है किसी इमेजेस में से दिस इज व्हाट यू कैन डू. देन वी हैव सम मोर टूल्स लाइक Indivio. This is also a tool that we use to create videos, right? Then Gamma is the one, but it's a paid one. Some features are free, but the next is paid. We can create your presentations over here. Okay? So actually, this AI topic is so vast that we can't cover in a very less time. But yes, it depends on how much we are exploring it through Google, right? तो जितना आप ज्यादा आप गूगल पे आप एक्सप्लोर करेंगे जितना ज्यादा आप खुद से इसको एक्सप्लोर करेंगे आप उतना ज्यादा आप बेटर वे में यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड. सो दिस आई जस्ट शो सम बेसिक थिंग्स कि दिस इज व्हाट वी कैन डू यूजिंग द AI tools. Right. I think my video is not visible. Yeah. So teachers, I hope you understand the basic things about AI, Gen AI, the difference between AI and Gen AI, right? And I think this will help you also to develop your own content, your own projects, right? And definitely you can share what you have made on the tools. आप अपना मेरे साथ share भी कर सकते हैं. The things that you have developed co-host. So teachers, I think this is all about AI and Gen AI, but definitely we'll share more links about them, about related to these topics. Okay. Yeah. So thank you so much. I think if you have any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, we'll meet tomorrow. And tomorrow we have a team from AIM will be joining us, and they will resolve your queries. Okay, queries will resolve करेंगे regarding your operational work. Let me, you can ask your doubts if you have. Yes. So
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, good afternoon, ma'am.
Sir, I just want to ask whatever the links you have shared throughout the sessions, can you share it in the group also so that we can have a database of the same?
Yes, yes, ma'am. I'll share all the links. Ma'am.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
तो
सर मैंने एक क्वेश्चन है जो आपने ग्रुप में फेसबुक वगैरह के लिंक भेजे हैं जो हमारी पोस्ट है वो ऑलरेडी पोस्टेड है जो हम इवेंट वगैरह करते हैं तो वो उसको कैसे शेयर करेंगे
मैं समझा नहीं मतलब पोस्टेड मीन्स
सर जो आप कह रहे थे ना फेसबुक पे टैग करें हमें वो इवेंट्स होते हैं
आप मुझे लिंक अच्छा आप उसमें मैंने उस बताया था ना आप तो @ मेंशन करके आप कर सकते हैं देन यू कैन शेयर विद मी द लिंक आप मुझे अपना लिंक शेयर कीजिएगा आई विल हेल्प यू
ओके एक्चुअली हमारे ऑलरेडी की हुआ है मैंने शेयर फेसबुक पे अपनी जो
अच्छा मुझे
स्कूल की
व्हाट्सएप पे
फेसबुक
आप
आईडी
ड्रॉप
पे है
हाँ मुझे व्हाट्सएप पे ड्रॉप कीजिएगा मैं देख के बता दूंगा क्या उसमें क्या है ना यू जस्ट कनेक्ट विद मी ओवर व्हाट्सएप
ओके सर
Yes. So teachers, tomorrow we will be meeting at the same time, and please mark your attendance. I hope everyone has marked their attendance, and please join tomorrow because tomorrow is the last day, and a lot of teachers will be joining. And tomorrow we will be sharing assignments also with you. ताकि assignments आप अपने attendance अपने assignments पूरे complete कर सके और assignment का हम कुछ questions आपको देंगे regarding related to these trainings. Okay, and yes. So if you want to
Hello,
ask
sir.
anything, you can ask. Yes, yes.
Yes. Sir, we celebrated the Mega Tinkering Day in our school, and are there any certificates the schools are going to get for that? It was told that we are going to get some certificates, but I
Yes,
don't
you
see on the
can.
portal that any certificates
Okay,
are available.
okay. So some of the schools have received the certificates. You can write a mail or you can raise a query to the Niti aim that
I have already done. I have already mailed them, but I have not got any response from the team.
how much time before you have wrote the mail.
After the 2 3 days, sir, I just mailed about the certificate that we have done everything. We have submitted the videos, the YouTube link for the shorts,
Okay, so
everything I
okay,
have done, but didn't
okay,
get the certificate.
might be technical or maybe so. We'll check tomorrow. We'll check with the team.
Yes, thank you.
So the one who has joined late, please watch the recording. We'll share the recordings with you, and you can share